live button right on YouTube. I wasn't gonna go live, people. I told y'all every Friday I'm gonna do this call-in show, this podcast, but today I just want to. I was outside getting the sun all morning over here in Philly. It's been cloudy, overcast, but today it's been sunny. I recorded the sky. The sun is vertical outside. I recorded the sky. Star Family popping. I want call in. I'm not playing no games today. Call in. I know. I see. Before I get into the foolishness, you know what I'm saying, and drive my points home. Before I get into driving my point home, let's get into this. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. I see you. Star seeds, your voices will be heard. I want you to understand that the entire solar system and everyone on this planet is going to pay homage to you and respect and value and appreciate you. They're going to stop judging you off the age of your suit, and they're going to start understanding and overstanding and judging you off of your ancient soul, your intelligence. So don't worry about it. Your voice will be heard. So I'm looking for call-ins today. I'm looking for call-ins. So we're gonna get into this, right? First and foremost, shout out to my good brother Orion. He always I go on his live. You know, you can tell the people that make sense and people that are not just in tune, that's in line. You know what I mean? That's all. You can tell those that are in line because they make sense. That's just all it is. You make sense about the situation. So a lot of people going around talk about that Miami situation was a distraction. A distraction from what? Can somebody call in and tell me what the Miami situation, the aliens, or what are they distraction from? Yeah, people, you see, the one thing about Khalaz gonna always make you think. I'm never gonna have you sitting there thinking that you should sit like this. No, I'm gonna make you think. And you're gonna thank me for it. You're gonna thank me for it. I can promise you that. You're going to thank me for it. I'm going to make you think. So I know the little innuendos that people are, so-called throwing out there. But one thing about me, I don't throw no innuendos out there. I let people judge off of people's intellect, off of the light that's being shined. You see what I'm saying to you? And most people today are really disappointed. Shout out to my man Yizzo. A lot of people are disappointed and upset that a brother like me could come up on the scene and have such a deep impact and not even computer savvy. I'm not computer savvy. Anybody know you tell me I'm hitting the motherfucking computer. So I'm like that. Hold on, let me get a call up in here. Here we go.
Where from?
Presto.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Khalaz. State your name, city, and state where you calling from, and I want you to tell me what distraction, what did Miami distract us from? I gotta edit this. I gotta edit the title. Go ahead. What did Miami distract us from?
My name's Fresco, calling out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. As far as this is not me disagreeing with you, but this is what I can say I've heard. I've heard that people are saying it's a distraction from the Epstein flight list or whatever, because the names are supposed to drop. And so they did some type of false flag or Project Bluebeam, whatever thing in Miami to throw everybody off.
All right, now, all right, okay, cool. So let's just say that is the case, right? Let's just say that is the case. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to figure out how to change this thing while I'm on here. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to change this. But let's just say that is the case, right? Are we surprised about Epstein and this island?
No.
Right. No, okay. So we're not surprised. Just give me 1 second, because I'm gonna lead us down. And I know me and you on the same. I know we're on the same frequency, but I want to lead it right on down. So we're not surprised about Epstein, right?
Right.
But everybody is somewhat surprised about an extraterrestrial life being, because you know why? It fucks up the evolution theory. It fucks up evolutionary theory.
It fucks up their evolution thing. It fucks up their outlook on religion. It fucks up their outlook on life as a whole. You gotta ask those people who've seen that shit in Miami their outlook on life right now.
Period.
You have to. You have to.
Boom.
You have, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I done seen videos of eukaryotic cell holders trying to talk to their dads who worked in the police force or whatever out there in Florida and Miami, saying, "Oh, I can't talk about it, son. I can't talk about it. Oh, I thought it was teenagers with sticks. Nah, I can't talk about it." So that alone should tell you it was something bigger than what some teenagers with sticks rioting. So that's all I mean, I understand where people coming from. Oh, that could be fake. That could be Project Bluebeam. But man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a tough one to call. I don't think that's a tough one to call. I think it's real, me personally.
Not a problem, my brother. Thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate you.
All right.
Abundance and gratitude. So now we have to ask ourselves one question. Now I believe it's real, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate today. So, and I had to ask ourselves one question. Why would they want to use extraterrestrials to distract you from Epstein, something that has been in the media for the last 2 to 3 years? Why would they want to do that? Are you surprised about any of the people that's on the list? Are you surprised about that? I'm ready to play a video. Come on, let me get some more people up in this joint. Yeah. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from.
Hello, y'all. My name is Adwin Nettles. I'm over here in Georgia.
How you doing, brother? What do you have on the topic? What was the Miami incident? What did it distract you from? What was the so-called? It was a distraction, but from what? If it was a distraction, if you believe it was a distraction.
Okay. So I heard about that distraction point when somebody putting it up. First of all, people got to realize is who is this? Who is? We got to look close at who is funding the people that are telling you that it's a distraction. Look at how much they're getting and how much they're gaining or what they have to gain from telling you it's a distraction as well. Keep your minds open, everybody. That's what I would say, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, we got to know the difference between a distraction and them plugging up the holes of the ship that they can't stop from sinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because if you look around you, if you have eyes to see, you can see how desperate they are in this time right now. Right now, everything that they have built is crumbling before their eyes. Did you see the interview with Whoopi Goldberg?
No, I ain't see that, but you can send that to me too. I didn't see that.
Okay. You could see the fear on her face from being on the list. And she is over here talking about, oh, they got some lists and it must have some, this got some fake this and da-da-da-da-da. All this jaw flapping.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to come down on Whoopi or nothing like that. I'm just saying that in general, all these people on this list are scared, bro. This whole structure is scared, bro.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They are in fear.
Yes.
They are running in fear. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I need people to see this clearly. Like, it's crazy. If anything they're covering up during that Miami alien situation, what they're covering up is the fact that there was something that somebody saw. And guess what? The people that were talking about it being just a Project Bluebeam cover up for this or that, talking about, oh, it ain't real. Okay, well, what about the stories, though? Why is it that nobody brought up the stories and analyzed the stories about the people, you know, that came in that said that they saw those beings? I'm not even talking about the redacted story, because that man was in fear. I could see that through his eyes. My third eye's open. If you look into the man's eyes, the eyes are the window to the soul. That man was literally his eyes were totally different eyes than he had in the first video, bro. Somebody got to that man and said, hey, man, you can't be saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, so people just got to have their eyes open, you know. People been out here, extraterrestrial life forms have been out here forever, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But
absolutely.
The time has come for us to rise, Starkey. The time has come. Some blood, some blood, some blood.
You already know. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Abundance.
Thank you for having me, so
not a problem. You have an amazing one. See, what people don't understand is my people, that we have been enslaved by the Asian race, the Arab race, and the white race. And then other races that came along after mixed breeding are living off of psychological slavery. Do you not know what another intelligent being will do to God, Satan, in the evolution theory, which will in turn destroy your psyche? Do you not know what that will happen? Oh man. Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. And was Miami a distraction? And what was the distraction from, if you believe it was a distraction?
What's up, brother Kala?
Peace, brother. How you doing, Rick?
Calling from Baltimore, Maryland. Man, I was checking in on this topic, man. I've been following you for years, man. And it's a lot of things that you've been talking about a long time ago is now coming to light. And like the last caller just said, if you got eyes to see, now is the time, for celebration. There's no time for fear at all. Now is the time to speak with your chest, get the wind behind you and the ground beneath your feet. It's time for forwardness.
Yes.
For our collective, for our race as a whole. As one thing that changed about your mantra, I love it when you say it's not about one love, it's about whole love.
Yes.
It changed my mind in a galactical way, brother. But back to the topic, I do believe this Miami thing for sure is some type of hoax or distraction from something. I can't say directly what it is, but I do believe for sure they covering this up, man. Something about it ain't right. There was some type of extraterrestrials down there. When did they ever bring the black chopper out? That's more like military grade equipment. So
yes.
I'm just sitting back letting the movie play out, brother. Keeping my antennas up, being aware, and enlightening everybody around me that I love.
Yeah, here's the question. That's not only the question that I have just for you, that you asked that question. Okay. Like, here's another thing. If me and you, let's say, here we go. Me and you police officers in Miami, and me and you are in a car together. We partners. We show up to the scene. Our comm, our radios, if you went to go take the back of the mall and I was in the front of the mall, we should still be able to be in contact with one another. Our radios were shut off. Our radios were shut off. The power was shut off. Why would that happen? Why would that take place? That doesn't make any sense to me. If you're responding to a hostile situation,
they need as much communication as they can get in those type of situations.
Thank you.
I believe they call that lights off.
Absolutely.
It's crazy, brother. It's not crazy. It's just very truth telling. It's just crazy to see as much, no matter what takes place, how fast it takes place, no matter how much evidence is given, they'll always try to cover that shit up. And if you can't think for yourself, I'll be telling people, continue to think for yourself while it's free. Think. Story Bible. You taught me, brother, and I taught other people that it's not about the muscle on your arm. It's about that muscle that's in your brain. That's the strongest one that they try to take away.
Oh, bro, that was so powerful, man. If you could say that shit to think for yourself, man, that was so powerful just right there. If you can't think for yourself, man, somebody's going to think for you, and you may not like it when they have to think for you.
You're not going to like it at all.
Bruh, our brothers and sisters got to let you know that you out here doing toxicity shit to yourself and your race. They got to tell other races of people to stop dropping bombs and nuclear, stop snatching up children, organ harvesting, stop lying and being deceitful. They got to, if somebody else got to come down here and think for you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for sharing that, man. I appreciate you.
Awakening, Kala. It's a great awakening, brother.
Yes, it is.
I appreciate you for everything you're doing for our race, brother. And we're going to keep this shit moving forward.
Absolutely, brother.
Some blood, baby.
You already know. Some blood. Appreciate you, my brother. Have an amazing one.
You too.
It is, people. Hold on. Let me play something for y'all, my people. Let me just play something for y'all. Let me play something for you. Let me play something for you. Hold up. Hold up. Before I answer that call, don't worry, I got y'all. But let me play this. Let me just play this. Let me just play this right here. Come on, man. Come on. Stop sacking up.
Foot aliens or creatures spotted in Miami Mall. There is no media coverage. Cops are covering it up, saying kids were fighting with fireworks. Yet all these hundreds of cop cars near the mall and air traffic stopped that night, except for black military choppers. Is government trying to hide something? You can see a figure walking in the video. So many people have claimed they have seen some tall creature shadows with no head, and when they approach is near, the lights going off. And the power went off for nearly 61,000 homes at that time in Miami. Witness claims that it's a tall shadow figures, and some claim that it's a Project Bluebeam. Whatever it is, isn't it scary? What do you think?
So my question is, even if it's Project Bluebeam and you're trying to fool the masses of the people, wouldn't you want that to be a part of your fool? Wouldn't you want it to be a part of that? Huh? Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kalal. State your name and city and state and what you have on the Miami incident. Is it a distraction? And if it is a distraction, what are they distracting us from? Ukraine, North Korea, China, the collapse of the dollar. What are they distracting us from? Because they putting all that across the media. What are they distracting us from?
Peace, bro.
Peace, abundance. Okay.
I'm from Philadelphia. I actually met you before.
Respect, brother. What you have on the topic?
Yeah. I feel like it's a distraction. I was just having a conversation with my son's mom earlier today. I was telling her about who she was in God and being that you got a pure bloodline, right? And there was a parasite that was put here, right? The parasite know the time's ending, and the parasite also wants you to have the same destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's a psychological warfare to get you to fear the destruction that they also have. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like it's like a land grab.
Okay, hold on. Let me just ask you a question. Just give me a second, because I want to let's work together here. So you're saying it's a who is distracting us, and who time is what you mean is up. What do you mean? I want you to clarify that.
The inorganic people.
So
you know
when you say when you say inorganic people, you talk about white people, and you talk about anyone that's not us, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So
Absolutely.
what are do you believe that they have the capabilities to create such a technology to distract that, to create that right there? That hologram?
I feel like so I wasn't there personally, but I also do understand what Project Bluebeam is. I understand that Project Bluebeam was used as early as 9/11. When people were in New York City, nobody seen planes. They only seen planes on the television screen. You know what I'm saying? So
I want us to be able to converse and have conversation. I understand what you're saying when they say Project Bluebeam to project. So if Project Bluebeam purpose is to project, because according to people, we're as an alien invasion, because that's on TV. So we are aware of Project Bluebeam and the alien invasion. So why would they not want to cover that right there to show that there is possibly an alien invasion?
Wait, repeat that last time.
Right. Why wouldn't they want to show that across the news if they're trying to promote an alien invasion? Why didn't they want to promote that?
Well, I mean, I feel like it could be a different multiple things.
Like what?
I feel like for the first, I feel like it did hit the airwaves, so it's something that people are aware of it. And I'm also aware that that you had the Pope. The Pope had to meet with the 24 or some theologian not too long ago, so they can explain to you. Because like the guy called before, he said it's going to kill that whole thought of religion.
Right, I know, but my question to you is, just listen to what I'm asking you. You said Miami was a distraction, and you are aware of Project Bluebeam because there were no planes. Nobody saw planes go into the building. They just that was just on television. Fine, and I'm with you with that. So if they was willing to show that on television to project Project Bluebeam, to project a terrorist attack, so people can unite in America to go against terrorism, And now they're talking about a possibility of an alien invasion, which is all across the news. CNN said that no one is hiding this now. Why wouldn't they want to cover and show that? Because that's not being covered across the news. That's being swept underneath the rug. This is only being shown through TikTok and social media.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's something we're all still trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't always go with just like one thought form. I always look at all possibilities of why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, like if it is a distraction, I feel like you know what time we're moving to, you know, with the astrology and where we're moving to in the earth with the energy. I feel like if it's a distraction, it could be a distraction to keep people inside. You know what I'm saying? To get them from being able to benefit from what the sun is doing to our DNA. I feel like it could possibly be a distraction from that. I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's something that we're all trying to figure out.
Right, but why would they go as far as an alien invasion? They would go with a virus that's being going out. Why would they go with something that if they want to promote an alien invasion and they want to keep you in the house, why would they not promote that? Like they promote COVID and shut that down and put us inside the homes.
Well, like I said, I don't know. That's something that we're still trying to figure out. Like I said, I like to ask myself, like, you know, well, why? You know what I'm saying? Come up with, like, you know, multiple reasons why, but you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing some good, like, you know what I'm saying, some good reasons why, but you know, I'm looking at things from like a different spectrum type of when I say that. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point anything is possible. So, you know, who knows what it is. I just know, like, you know, where I'm at, I'm just staying on my square with it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I just wanted you to explain to me if you feel like it's a distraction. I just wanted you to explain to me what was it a distraction from, and it's not going against you. But I want Star Seeds. I want stars because Star Seeds watch my videos, and I want Star Seeds to understand not necessarily you, but understand the wordplay that is happening right now on the planet to try to keep us divided from not just from America to Africa, but they want to divide us from America to Africa, from the Bermuda Triangle, from Atlantis, from the celestial system, from the celestial star systems. They want us to divide us from that, even our brothers and sisters there. So I don't want that to take place because right now we are into the awakening. And the thing about the awakening is that all dimensions are coming together. Everybody is coming to whole. So everything that you ever thought that was not true or is true or a lie or isn't true, you will know the truth in this time. So thank you very much, brother. I thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Peace. Now, when I go into anatomy, the reason why I say that the extraterrestrial, what's that incident that took place in Miami wasn't a distraction is because I understand genetics. See, I understand how fragile the mind is. I totally do. See, I understand when you do things out of belief versus knowing, you can fuck yourself up, like end up in the dark ages. Like tear up some people that have an extension of another family that you can't tear up. See, you can do some shit like that and then say, oops, we made a mistake. Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. Is Miami a distraction? Was it a distraction? And if it was a distraction, what are they distracting us from? What are they distracting us from?
What up with you, Kala?
Respect.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna touch on and add to what the guy on the phone before me was saying about why wouldn't they put it out in the media if they were trying to perpetuate an alien invasion? And the only thing I can think of as far as why they wouldn't put that out in the media is because in order to perpetuate an alien invasion, you first have to perpetuate malevolent aliens, right? And from the reports, it don't sound like these aliens were malevolent. And the truth of the matter might be that we not dealing with malevolent aliens. We dealing with, you know, more agreeable aliens. They may not want us to tap into why these aliens are agreeable, leading to us being descendants of them, you know?
Right. No.
So yeah, that's just what I wanted to punch in. I heard you talking about it. I'm up here on the clock. So
Yeah, I know. I totally agree with you. I agree with you, brother. And I want people to understand. I'm looking for something that can change my mind about this incident. I'm not just agreeing with nobody. We're just using your mind and just thinking for yourself. If they want to promote, they only promote violent aliens through your movies. And look at all your movies. Just look at all your movies. I don't give a damn if it's Aquaman. Just look at all your movies. All of your movies have something to do from 2012 going forward, have to do with something coming from the sky or underneath the earth and destroying humanity because humanity is out of control with one another. I don't give a damn if it's Godzilla. Godzilla is still showing you that. So again, you can get mad all you want, but this is reality. And the reality is that they don't want the extraterrestrial thing to come out without them being exposed first.
yeah.
See,
This without them controlling the narrative. Now, if you got a lot of people here, all mass in the same mass consciousness that all of this shit is malevolent, it's evil when it's really not, then the good that they do come to do will fight against it.
Bing.
People brainwash to fight against it.
Bingo. See, that's what they don't want. See, they don't want you to know that what's out there is directly connected to us because everyone is following universal law. You must understand universal law. Nobody never came to come into black people and telling you that you are divinely not one person can tell us that they flipped the tarot card and a tarot card told you that you are a prokaryotic cell organism that is divinely connected to source. Not one. Not one of them even flipped the card that said you should be out in the sun all day long. Not one of them. But a chemist said that. A chemist said that. A neurologist said that. A biologist said that. See? That is
above all of them, nature said you can stand out in the sun and see the benefits of that and not need a book to know it, you know? So in that way, nature is showing you.
Absolutely.
Already. Yeah, man, I just wanted to drop in and chime in.
Respect to you, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother.
Keep it up. You feel me? I'm chimed in. So yeah, we here.
Appreciate you, my brother. Have an amazing one.
All right, you too.
Abundance. Now listen, people that's again, like I don't want to do a commercial break real quick and regarding viruses and diseases. You know what I mean? You know how viruses and diseases and bacteria. So those that are viruses and diseases and bacteria that are in the chat, listen, I'm not saying you are in there, but if you in there, why don't you just call in? You don't got to text you don't got to do 10 fingers down. Speak your point. Huh? Peace, appreciation, and value. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Khalid. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. Is or was Miami a distraction? And what, even if it was a distraction, what are they distracting us from?
This is Ron Pollard from Beaumont, Texas. And I'm not saying it was a distraction. My question is, if these are divine aliens coming from outer space or wherever, or from a different portal or whatever, why are they showing up at a mall?
Because it's not a mall
in
that
Miami.
Well, let me give you an answer. It's not a mall that they showed up to. They showed up to a heavily dense populated area. See,
okay,
they didn't show up to.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. They showed up to a highly dense populated area. Go ahead.
Okay, it showed to a highly dense populated area. So why play games at a mall in Miami? Why not show up at the front of the White House? Why? See, they're a highly advanced race. They can stop anything when they want. They can come and show themselves whenever they want. Why play these games?
What makes you think they're playing games? No one is playing games. Let me answer.
Wouldn't you call it peekaboo? If like how you just pop up and just leave and not explain yourself.
Okay.
Or just show up somewhere. I mean, why wouldn't they come?
You won't allow me to answer the question, so I'll let you continue to talk. I will let you.
I wasn't done explaining myself.
Well, go ahead. You asking the same question over and over. You're just asking in different ways. So therefore, but while you're asking a question over and over, I'm not being smart, but you are. But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna play this video on the screen.
Into the frame came something else.
hold on.
If you want to become
I'm gonna
like
pause.
this,
I'm
and
gonna turn the volume off, and I'm gonna let you ask the question again. And I hope that you give me the opportunity to answer it while I play this video.
Okay, I'm sorry.
While I play this video, so people can watch this warhead right here. This is a nuclear warhead test, and this guy at the top was the one that was doing the test with the rocket. And this right here.
See the video. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people while me and you are talking. Okay. So this warhead right here, and this is what happened. Now, mind you, so let me get back down. Let's get back to your question. Why did they show up to a mall? And I told you they didn't show up to a mall. They showed up to a highly dense populated area.
But it was a mall.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. If I took you to Saturn, right? It would be foreign to you, right? It would totally be foreign to you, right? You wouldn't know where you were at. You wouldn't know what they call this area or that area, correct? You would just show up where majority of the people are at because you would want to meet and mingle with the people. Have you ever been on vacation outside of America?
Okay, but you wouldn't be going on vacation.
Wait, but hold on for 1 second. Hold on, wait a second. You wouldn't be
going, like, you were taking me to a planet, and you are a divine being. You would be going there on vacation. You were going there to prove a point or to make a divine statement.
Well, they did make a statement.
My question is, if that's what you're doing, you're taking me somewhere. Why would you take me to a mall?
Right. See, listen again. Listen, people. I'm going to help them out again, and I want you to see Starseeds. I want you to listen to this. They didn't show up to a mall. They showed up to a highly dense populated area. Your government,
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Your government, your scientists, their fate has already been sealed. They have already spoken to the government many a times through crop circles and several different messages, as well as the government experimenting on us. So they already spoke to them. They showed up to a populated area to send a message to people that walks around like the Walking Dead, that believe that they're natural to the planet and believe that their power, their military, their guns, they believe that they can stop them, and pumping that there is a war in the heavens, and also pumping that there is a God and a Satan. So that's why they showed up.
To a mall. Like I said.
All right, my brother, listen. I got you.
Hold on.
Listen.
There's more densely populated areas they could have showed up to make a bigger statement. If that's really what the plan was.
Okay.
And my point is, and another thing, why would aliens come to a mall when there's, like you say, like that's our people, and they're so they're watching us, and they're so this is a test for us. Why wouldn't they come and show themselves to us and let us know what's up?
Well, why because we each other messenger. We're the grown person. We already have a. Let me over talking me. You're over talking me. You're over talking me, and you're not allowing me to talk. Okay. Okay. Listen. Because we are each other's messenger. Nature is our messenger. The sun is our messenger. That's why.
So they're the white people's messenger?
What you mean?
So, I mean, they're showing up in mostly white areas. Because, I mean, you go to an average black person and tell me if they know what crop circles are. Like, this, not nobody follow you, but an average white person, average black person who is just out in the street.
But that's
talk to about crop. Do they know?
No, hold on. Wait a second. Let me answer your.
The main people who are getting it are white people. How is that for us?
How
is they helping us?
Let me.
How is they helping us?
You're not allowing me to talk, man. And this is what I tell you. You're hold on. You're emotionally. You're. Listen, excuse me. No, you're not. You can't ask me a question and you're over talking me, bro. You're not even. You're asking a question. You're asking a question and you're cutting me off in the middle of my answer. And you men should be able to. There you go again. Look at you. Look at what you're doing. You don't even realize what you're doing.
All right.
You don't realize what you're doing. You have so much self-doubt. You have so much self-doubt in yourself that you projecting this on everyone else.
You
you're not asking. You're not allowing me to answer the question when you're asking me, brother.
Go ahead, answer them.
Now you look at you. So now let me get back. Let me get back to the question.
Okay. All right. Cool.
We are a creative species. We believe in preserving life. We know white people as a whole are just a blank species that looking for guidance in any direction that they can go in. We know this already. We know that they are a scientific experiment. We understand that, and they have been taking a program. Now we're not going to empathize with them when things hit the fan, because they have reached a level of evolution whereas though that they can think for themselves, in particular with all the new information, with the new frequency that is here. But at the same time, other races of people have no help on seeing the light other than our brothers and sisters. So it's important to us, before we destroy you using your own frequency to try to show you the light. For us, we are the light. So I hope that answered your question, because let me explain something to you. Regardless of the size, regardless of what you make, the organism as a scientist, the size of the organism, whether it's a baby that's 3 months old or an old white man that's 29 years old, it's still a eukaryotic cell as a scientist, But as an angelic, benevolent being that promotes creativity, we want to see them at their best. So we want to see them with the truth.
Okay, so why aren't they bringing us the truth and white people?
You already have the truth, bro.
I mean, no, we don't. We all in darkness. It's all, bro. But I'm like, no offense to my own people, but we more lost than like everybody else.
Let me ask you a question.
Like everybody, like just like you say, Kalai. Just like you say, everybody else got their stuff together. Everybody else ain't no black women. Ain't no women talking down on their men. Ain't no separation. We the biggest one divided. Out of all the races. And you know this.
Yeah, but hold on.
We are the most lost right now. So why aren't they coming to us and giving us signs that we need to wake the fuck up?
You already have your signs.
Language.
You already have the signs. Your children are your biggest signs that you need to wake up.
Okay, so and the children are the most lost right now in history.
And it's a result of what? It's a result of what?
So are you saying our children are supposed to lead us?
No, your adults are responsible for the children.
That's what you just said.
Right? No, that's not. That's exactly how
they are life.
Listen. Hold on. Listen. I'm not going back and forth with you no more. All you want to do is argue, bro. Go outside and be 10 toes. Go outside and be 10. Listen, you over talking me. Listen, that's what you want to believe that it's sense. You know what I mean? Christopher Columbus thought it was common sense to go and rape and pillage a whole bunch of people too. But understand that. So listen, understand something. This is what I'm saying to you. I'm going to bid you a good day. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to have a great day. And this is what you can do. Be the change that you want to see, and go outside and promote that light. There you go.
And next time, can you respond to a comment?
Yeah, I would.
I have to force people to call you just to get
force you to call me. Nobody's forcing you to call me.
All the time.
I don't care about you. I don't read the comments. My job is not for me to read your comments. Your emotion. You're in your feelings, bro.
But you respond to other people.
I respond as I see as I go along, bro. Just like you called in right now. Hold on, you're over talking me again, bro. You're over talking me again. You're over talking me again. Let me respond. You're over talking me again. You're over talking me again, bro. Like, yo, do you see this shit? Yo, gosh. Yo, bro, you serious? You upset that I didn't read your comment? You're not my woman, bro. You're not my woman.
I'm not saying I'm your woman.
Right.
It's sad that I have to get on the phone. You expect people to call you.
This is what this. I don't expect nobody to call. You have free will. You have free will, bro. You don't understand. This is how the brain works.
You're right, bro. I'm just saying,
you dial the number.
You wait a. Bro. You asking people for a lot and not giving nothing.
You're right. Absolutely. So.
I'm gonna get off.
Thank you.
I'm gonna stop taking your time.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Have a great day, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, you ain't respond to my comment. And then I gotta call you 1,000 times. Bro, call the phone. It's a lot of people that call the phone, don't get in contact with me. Are they on here saying, oh my gosh, I never talked to you before, and you ain't responding to my man? Stop playing with me, man. Yo, this shit is serious. Hold up, people. Yo, this shit is serious. Are you serious? I never thought I would ever hear a man speak like that. I never thought I would. Did you hear that? That is serious, man. Oh my gosh, yo, you asking for people to call in. Call in and share your opinion. If you don't want to call in, you don't have to call in. That's your opinion. You don't have to. It's okay. But I'm going to take the calls as they come. I'm not forcing nobody off the phone, and I'm not making you a priority over nobody else.
Yep.
You gotta turn me off in the background, my brother.
Oh shit.
Yo, piece of breeze. Hold on.
Hey, talk to me. Kala, what's up, my brother? Kala, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold up, brother.
Oh,
Hold on. Pause for 1 second, people. Oh my gosh, man. Yo.
Everybody, bro.
Wow. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, my gosh. Yo, man, this makes me nervous. It makes this.
Go watch Kala live, nigga. I'm on the phone with Kala right now.
Yo, that shit makes me nervous, people.
Right now, nigga, go watch Kala live. Hey, Kala, let me go and speak my piece, though, brother.
Go ahead, brother. Respect to you, my brother. Talk to me.
Hey, respect to you, Kala. Hey, Kala, let me just start out by saying, bro, I've been following you since 2021, bro. I had my spiritual awakening in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, ever since then, bro, I just been self-aware, following my journey. It's just, man, trying to put everybody on game about who we are, what we are, who God is, letting them know about the mitochondria of Eve gene, which is simply the black woman that we come from, that was first, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Simply letting them know about our consciousness is basically consciousness of the universe, got the blood of the sun, man, basically we God, and everything connected to us is God. Everything that's natural, the planet, bro. Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, bro. The universe. You know what I'm saying? We all connected, but man, what I wanted to come on here and ask is like what's going on right now and where we headed to in our future, bro. Like, so right now where we at, like, I'm from Blava, bro. Blava, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Small little town. But damn, I can't believe I'm on the phone with Kala. But Kala, check this out, man. So
what you got on the Miami, brother? Come on, talk to me. Was Miami a distraction? And if you feel like it was a distraction, what was it a distraction from? If you feel like
I just researched it, man. I don't want to say it's a distraction because it could be a distraction or it could be real. You know what I'm saying? After just watching your previous video, after seeing the shadow above the alien, you know what I'm saying? Like it was projecting the alien, you know what I'm saying, onto the surface. So really, man, I'm just sitting back observing, man, watching this shit play out. Like right now, I know it's 2024, all this shit's gonna hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just trying to let my people know what's going on, man. Like
respect, my brother.
The internet and shit off, before they cripple our communication. You know what I'm saying? Like in my environment, bro, everybody's distracted. Cat Williams and hair and basketball and it's a million distractions. But what's real? And I just want to get the real to my people because I'm a truth seeker, bro. The truth find me. I find the truth. Man.
Absolutely, my brother. The truth does not hide from you. And once you seek the truth will find you. Will find the truth. And it's the question when people get the truth, what are they going to do with it? Sometimes people get the truth and they be like, oh, I can't take it. Just like when Neil woke up in the Matrix and he was like, put me back. He was like, put me back, man. I don't want this shit. He was like, you can't go back. You can't go back. And that's the whole thing. So I thank you, my brother. Thank you for chiming in, man. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, man. I really appreciate you, my brother.
Most definitely. I ain't gonna hold the mind up because I know it's other intellectuals that want to tap in too. But man, hey, gratitude to you, bro. I'm gonna keep watching you, man, and just I appreciate all the information that you spill out. You out there in the streets and doing your thing, man. My next thing, I'm gonna order them books, man, that you promote. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
But I mean, all that I gotta get them, bro.
Come on, brother.
I can tap deeper into learning myself and who I am, so I can help my people, bro. And me personally, Kala, man, I'm 26 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 kids. I got 5 goddesses and 1 god, bro. So like, I just know, you know what I'm saying? This is my journey. I'm meant for this. You know
yes.
Because I got a ability to teach.
Yes, my brother. So, that's right. Come on. Congratulations to you, my brother, and I send you nothing but support and light.
Most definitely. Nothing but peace and love and enlightenment, my brother.
You have an amazing one.
You too, bro.
Peace. Was Miami a distraction, and what was the distraction from? And my people, like, that phone call was kind of disturbing. Not the brother I just got finished talking to, but it was like, I keep hitting comments. You're not reading my comments. I got to call you on the phone to talk to you. What? What? That was disturbing. Like, I just want you to know that was very disturbing. Hold on, I'm trying to get this call right here, my people.
To accept.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. Is Miami a distraction? Was it a distraction? And if it's a distraction, who are they distracting us from? Or what was they distracting us from?
First thing first, I want to say appreciation and value to all my sisters and brothers out there. And to reiterate on one of the callers before, everything is within you, my brother. So if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like why they haven't came to you or why haven't they came to us, have you went in within yourself, and I promise you they'll talk to you and you will know everything that's going on during this time period. But to keep going on, to keep iterating what I was saying, this is an amazing time to be alive, like you always say. Do I personally feel like Miami thing was a distraction? I can't say it was, but I can say this. Y'all get ready to meet Pendo and Moloch. I can tell you that. I guarantee you that time is new. I guarantee you that. So with that being said, y'all get ready. We finna go through an amazing time. Like, if you ain't already linked in with yourself, you ain't already linked in with the cosmos and everything, and I'm telling you, get with it now, because this is the time. And I'm a young brother. I'm a very young brother. And the way that I speak and the way that I talk, a lot of people tell me I need to go around here and speak and talk to different people. But you know what? The Most High definitely got something for me.
That's right.
Definitely got something for me, and they got something for y'all. Like I said, I don't want to waste no more time. I just want to tell y'all appreciation and value. Y'all keep believing within yourself. Keep connecting with your inner self. Keep connecting with your ancestors. Keep connecting with the Most High, and keep getting that sun. Keep getting that sun. You remember that song, Kalai? Go and play it for you one time. Go and play it for you one time.
Get them CMEs. Oh, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate you more, my brother. You have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of your day.
Yes, sir.
Peace. Yeah, people. I see people calling. Bear with me for 1 second. I want to play a video. Here you go, right here. This right here. I just shared this video, but let me play it with the sound now. Here you go. Now listen to this.
At the end of the frame came something else. It flew into the frame like this, and it shot a beam of light at the warhead, which is represented by my thumb here. Now, remember, all this stuff is flying at several thousand miles an hour. So this thing fires a beam of light at the warhead, hits it, and then this thing flies up like this. Meanwhile, we're all going like this, fires another beam of light, goes around like this, we're going like this, fires another beam of light, goes down like this, fires another beam of light, and then flies out the way it came in. And the warhead tumbles out of outer space. Now, I saw that. I don't give a goddamn what anybody else says about it. I saw that on film. Phil Klass can kiss my ass. He wasn't there. I was. Now, when the lights came on, Major Mansman turned around and looked at me and said, "Were you guys screwing around up there?" And I said, "No, sir." And he said, "What was that?" And I said, "It looks to me like we got a UFO."
Now, shout out to my man Orion for sharing that video, because I grabbed that video a while back and I showed it. But a lot of things that I have spoke about then and showing years ago, they are now popping up now. Now let me give you an idea about something. But matter of fact, YouTube just sent me a video. They took one of my videos off. I told you what they're doing. They're going to my history and getting videos and trying to give me copyrights because they know what I'm doing. But anyway, I guess that was a distraction too. Is he lying? Was that Project Bluebeam? How many times through any type of extraterrestrial story that they try to sweep underneath the rug or they say is a lie, that the story always involve nuclear warheads, war, and destroying the planet? How many times? How many times? Those videos or messages are so happen just swept underneath the rug. And they all surround us. The UFOs show up around the same for the same things. For the same things all the time. But yet we sit here and be like, no, there is no other life form. That's Project Bluebeam that did that. No matter how much evidence. And this is why when people say, well, why did they do that? Why did they show up in why did they show up in Miami? Why didn't they show up in another highly dense populated area? Who's to tell you that they're not around you? Who to show you that they're not around you? With the activities that's happening on this planet right now. So-called black people, if our people, I have told y'all plenty of stories about what has taken place with me as far as our brothers and sisters. No one is talking to you. You don't believe and trust in yourself. You need someone to come down here in order for you to believe in yourself without looking at your own brother and sister and all the reminders that you have around you of how great you truly are. You're not looking at the psychological mental effects that will take place on other races of people when they find out that there is no God and there is no Satan. You're not thinking about that. That is beyond devastation. Do you not? That is worse than slavery. Because you got to understand something. You were abused off of that lie. You living your life right now off of the lie of God and Satan. You are. You ain't living your life off of Epstein Island. That was a distraction. You're not living your life off of that. You know about that. You know about children being snatched up. You know about sex trafficking. You know about drugs coming in. You know about all of this crap. You know about Ukraine and Russia. You know about North Korea. You know about nuclear arms in Iran. You know about Israel and Pakistan and Hamas. You know about the money getting ready to collapse, the stock market, the collapse of the money. You know about the immigrants coming into the country. They want you to know that. Why they want you, here you go, see this. But what we don't want you to know that's going to affect the psyche of so many people on the planet and get them to stop immediately what they are doing. Let me take this. I'm going to play this video after this. I'm going to take this call and I'm going to take this. I'm going to play this. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from, your thoughts and opinion. Now, is Miami a distraction? Was it a distraction? And if it is a distraction, what are they distracting us from?
Peace. Y'all can hear me?
Peace, I can hear you.
Saline Bay out South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might have been a distraction, but a distraction for what? I don't know. They might have something else planned. You know what I'm saying? I think that, along with the Cat Williams thing and the whole Epstein Island thing, somehow in conjunction.
But
All right, can
my
I?
thing is this,
Oh,
man.
before you go there,
Go ahead,
can
go
I
ahead.
ask you a question? Just before you go there, just so because
Mhm.
we're gonna have a conversation. I just want to play devil advocate. What get more views right now? Cat Williams and Shanahan, Epstein, and that list, or the situation that took place in Miami? Who get more what you would call media coverage?
Miami is getting more media coverage.
No, Miami is getting more social media coverage.
Well, yeah. That's the only media I really
Right.
cover.
Miami is getting more social media coverage now. But when you look at the numbers with Shannon, Cat Williams, oh no, those numbers are off the chart. They are pumping that.
I think Cat Williams definitely a distraction. I mean, they do the same thing every time, and everybody always just go with it. Like, they want everybody to be talking about Cat Williams. They don't want nobody to be talking about Miami like they talking about Cat Williams. But my thing is, I'm tired of these, whether it's a distraction or not, I'm tired of, it's like, whenever it comes to like a UFO or something like that, it's like we barely got the footage. Like we got this blurry video of what's supposed to be an extraterrestrial walking, and ain't nobody got nothing on camera. Like, I need them to come up to one of us and talk. Like, I need the real interaction. Like kidnap some black people or do something for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these little things that just keep us one off. I want to have a real interaction. Like, if I saw them, I want to talk to them. I want to see what's up. Take me on the spaceship, kidnap something.
Right, because see, listen, they know that's something that you will want to do, but you will want to do something like that. But look at the conditions of our species. Just think about that. You see what I'm saying? Look at the conditions. They're not here to shake hands and bake cakes and shit. They don't like the conditions and the way this planet looking. They're not here for that. That's not what they're here for. So our people gonna sit there and believe like, oh, well, man, why they ain't come down here and give us a warning? Because the first thing they're gonna say, you don't already have a warning? You wouldn't even, right now, they're gonna use everything that we use against each other. Right now, black folks have ended friendships over $2. Meanwhile, we have no problem taking our children directly to the abuser that lynched you, raped you, abused you, scientific experiments. He makes movies. He even capitalizes off of movies, off of your destruction. Not one. So therefore, we will have not one excuse. Bro, you stop talking to this motherfucker over your cell phone. You stopped talking to him because there was a girl that you saw in his cell phone. You cussed her out because she cooked you something, or you didn't like the way she cooked, or whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, you walk right into your job. You walk right to the local corner store. You went right to the mall and supported the very beast that destroyed your bloodline. And you looking for us to come down here? Why can't you stop that? Y'all will gang together with guns. Let a motherfucker, I swear, no lie, and I keep it honest. I can call 5 motherfuckers on the phone right now. And the only reason why I know they will do this for me, because they know how I move. Right now. They know if I call them, I'm not calling you for no, yo, listen, I'm ready to put this nigga, this nigga got to go. Really? Okay, not a problem. I know what it is. And they know when shit go down, I'm not saying nothing. It is what it is. I'm going to do my dirt. Everybody knows somebody right now. And every male, I don't give a French toast who you are. Every male knows somebody right now that they can load up a fucking clip with and spark another motherfucker. So don't give me that bullshit. And I'm not talking to you, brother. I'm just talking period. That's the first thing they're going to ask you.
So if that was you and you wasn't there, what you would have did?
Walked up to him, my nigga. Only motherfuckers are afraid are people that are unnatural and people that are toxified. I would have walked directly towards them. I wouldn't have been worshiping them, but I would have walked towards them. I would have walked directly towards them. It wouldn't have been a hesitation, and it wouldn't have been a hesitation in my body. That's why I know Project Blue Beam ain't gonna work. It's only it might work on, that's not gonna work. We in the day of age of Aquarius where this shit got to be real. We ain't in no video games. We in realistic time. That ain't gonna work. You got to show me something after all the tragedy and the genocidal acts that has been pulled on our people. You got to show me something. You got to show me something other than a projection. And this is what's going to happen to our people on this planet. So yeah, yes, my brother.
So do you think they will communicate with us?
No, they're not going to communicate with us. Not right now. They communicate with us. They communicate with us through the sun. That's why some of us are waking up and some of us see this and some of us start to tap into our purpose and some of us don't.
Right. Yeah, I'm waiting on that, man. I want to actually have an encounter with them and chop it up or whatever it gotta be. Hey, let me get my superpowers right now or something. Man. Pick me. I'm tired of this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they want us to think though too. You know what I mean? They want us to think like they want us to have a tired body and mind. Well, the only reason why we're tired is because we are investing psychologically and physically in a world that doesn't. I used to be tired, brother, and I want y'all to know this, people. I want people to understand one thing. I used to be tired, getting up every day, going to work, this, that, and the third. I used to be tired. And I'm just being, and this is just for me, and this is no knock on anyone else or how I feel. I'm just letting you know. I used to be tired. I'm no longer tired. See, when you actually can use the world to benefit the universe, you don't become tired. You become energetic. And now you don't become the person that says, I want to get off the planet. No, you ain't. I don't want to get off of nothing. This is mine. Time for you to get off of here. Time for you to roll. I used to be tired. I know that feeling. Every day you hear gunshots, you hear something negative, you got a bill coming in the mail, you got to pay something, family members, friends, and loved ones. The only thing that makes me tired is my interaction with people that continue to want to stay in the same patterns of life. Other than that, I ain't tired. You ever see? I'm never tired. People see me on Instagram 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm right back up 7, 8 o'clock the next morning, right here in front of my computer, reading. I was just outside reading, trying to figure out. I'm always asking the cosmos, what could I do to be a beacon of light to remind one of my brothers and sisters of who they are, just to start that spark that will make you go and research yourself. That's it. That's all I want to do. Because once that happens, once you develop self-fortitude to be self-educated, look at every Black powerful man that ever walked, that they spoke about in history. They was educated, but they also was self-educated. Look at every Black powerful man. Malcolm X, he was educated, but he was self-educated. He said, I'm going to read for myself. I'm no longer going to allow you to read for me. And give me your interpretation. So I thank you, my brother, for chiming in, man. Thank you for sharing your soul, my brother. Thank you so much. I know I was running my mouth and back and forth, but you gave me that energy. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Have a great day. Hey, Shiz, you funny as my brother, man, my man Shiz, man. Without him, Shiz was like, that's why I get the fuck off the internet. I know what you talk about, Shiz. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from, and your thoughts on Miami. Was Miami or is Miami a distraction? And if it was a distraction, what was it distracting us from?
All right, first, my name is Joe. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a distraction. That is all real. There's no way that all these people, it was meant for all these people to see. and then turn around and say that it's not real. What I know for to be true is that I have interacted with extraterrestrials. I got videos of it and everything, bro. I believe all of this to be true, and they are coming, and they're not hostile. They're only coming to pull the weeds from the earth. I need you to understand that. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. My apologies. I'm listening to you, bro. You live. I got you. You on live. I hear you.
Yeah, I got, like I said, I got videos of me interacting with them. I got pictures of them and everything, bro. And I know this to be for a fact that they're real. They're not here for like the takeover. They're here for energy purposes only, man. What they're doing is they're trying to give us back our energy for some reason. Somehow, higher being took our energy from us. Look at the water, look at the trees they cut down, look at the oil. All of that is energy. They've taken all of this from us. They came here to stop all of this, man, and they're allowing us to know that they're here. And that all of this is real, bro. So if you want, I can show you videos, I can send them to you, and I guarantee you'll be astonished about what I got.
Oh no, bro, I believe you, bro. Trust me, I believe you. I know for a fact. I'll be sitting in my house, I'll be sitting places, and when I'm reading things or I need reassurance or something, a travel across my eye, a little spark of a light go across my eye. I go outside. One morning I'm walking outside. This had to be like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It was dark. I'm walking to my car. A bright light went straight across my head, and I just smiled. I just looked up and smiled. So I know they interact with us. Yes, they do. But we have to attract them to us. And they're not attracting to people that are in fear, people that just want to record them and show them like, oh, this is the thing, the third, because they're not happy with the conditions that they are looking at. Because you wouldn't be happy with the conditions that you were looking at if you was the outside looking in. In fact, you are not happy with the conditions that you are actually that you are living in. We are living in these conditions. And we don't even want, and we are unhappy with this shit. So how you think they're looking at it?
See, no. The thing is, though, that there is a dark side and there's a light side. Like I said, it's all about energy, bro. It's called the solar energy system for a reason, and that's what they're here for, man. If you ever notice, there's a telephone pole every 40 yards away from each other, bro. It's not a Bible or Quran. They're still in our energy. They're extracting radioactive waves, and they're here to try to stop that because the world is about this dimension. It's about the like change, bro. Like where it's water at, it's going to become dry. Where it's dry, it's going to become water. These old cities that you see under ocean, they're going to reappear, bro. And everything is changing, and they're here for that, bro. And they're here to let us know that we have to be connected to the universe. It's all about vibration, frequencies, and currents, and that's what it is. Like I said, they talk to me and everything, bro. I can show you pictures. They said the clouds was coming. You got to see a picture of this shit that they showed me with a face, with teeth, with nose, like 2 nostrils, 2 eyes, and everything, bro. I don't do no something, man. I can send this to you, and I guarantee you'll understand what I'm saying. And if you've seen a light come over your head, listen to me. You might not believe this, but when they do that, that there's something about your energy that they touched. They touched you to where they cleansed up. Don't believe in these books, bro. It's written on your essence. Everything about life is written on your essence. It's not in no book. When you're born in the life of sin. Everything we see with the naked eye is sin, bro. So don't listen to that. Just listen to your essence. And if they are around you like that, that's because they're attracting, your energy is attracting them to the point where they want you to teach others, to open the eyes of others. You understand?
Respect to you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for sharing that, man. I really appreciate your light.
All right, and you too, man.
No doubt, man. You too, my brother. All right, peace. Man, respect, my people. We all sharing that light, and all of us are waking up. I told y'all, they can keep us physically divided, but they can't keep us physically divided. Understand that. They can keep us physically divided, but they can't keep us physically divided. Understand that. Energy is still physical. You can still touch. You still touch each other. Just like my voice, the frequency of my voice is touching the cochlea, the hair follicles in your ear, and transferring to your cochlea, to your brain, to compute what I am saying. Electrical signals. Oh, I wanted to take this. Damn. I wanted to take this. Sorry. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. Is or Miami a distraction? And if it's a distraction, what are they distracting us from?
Well, from Indianapolis. I don't know. I haven't seen the video yet. My wife was telling me about it, but of course, they would downplay it, not wanting us, the original people, to know what's really going on and keep us in the dark. Hey, Kalai, I'm the dude that called you some months back and was telling you when I go into Walmart, I'll be putting your videos on their computers so people can be introduced to it. But you got my grandbaby running around the house every day talking about, I love Brother Kalai. I love Brother Kalai. So I just wanted her to say something to you. Come in, Mira.
Oh man, thank you so much, man.
He's only 4 years old.
Oh, abundance. Abundance. Hello, how are you?
I'm 4 years old.
You 4 years old?
Yes.
Oh.
Tell him what your name is.
What's your name?
No, tell him what your name is.
What's your name?
No, what's your name?
My name is
Mira?
Mira. Yes.
Yes. Well, it's nice.
Marty.
It's nice talking to you, Mira.
Yes.
Children, man. Oh
I
man.
ain't gonna hold you too long. She just in love with your energy, man. And we be watching you on YouTube, and she'll come talking about out of nowhere. She'll just run to the room talking about, I love Brother Kalai. I love Brother. You know what I mean? My wife be like that. That's the kind of energy you gonna marry when you get older. So keep doing your thing, man. I ain't got a chance to watch the Miami video, but I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, respect to you,
but it's
man.
all distractions. Even the Cat Williams stuff, my sister told me the other day that I'm losing my mind because my conversation is about things that matter versus the Cat Williams and the Puffy and all that BS that they be trying to feed us down our throat. So I just had to tell her, it's strange that you called me crazy because at the top of the conversation, you called me telling me that you're starting to see it for yourself. You know what I mean? All these things that we're telling you. So if I'm crazy, you coming right behind me. But she told me on multiple things that what you've been telling us, I can see it for myself. They starting to talk about on the news. First of all, you need the news to tell you. You can see it for yourself, the writings on the wall. But some people are like that, and they need them other people to tell them to validate the story for them.
Yes, my brother.
They don't want to believe their own. Somebody who engulfed themselves into trying to find out what's going on. I ain't gonna hold you though, man. You keep doing your thing. We still watching down here.
Thank you so much, my brother, and I send you and your family nothing but gratitude, abundance, and positive light and healing energy. Thank you so much to you and your family.
For sure. You too.
Have an amazing.
All right.
I told y'all, man, stories like that, and when I hear star seeds like that, I told y'all, I have 2 children, and they're grown. I don't have 2 children, they're grown, and I want children. But I also know that how important it is for you to choose. I also know how important it is for you to choose the part. Give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. I also know how important it is to choose. My apologies, people. I also know how important it is for you to choose the person that you will have a child with, because that is a long-term thing. That's not something that's short-term, and children are very important. So when I hear videos with star seeds and they talk like that, you don't understand what that does to me. Like, that takes me to a whole nother level and frequency there. So give me 1 second here. Let me take this call.
Kenny.
Oh, my man, Kenny. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kalai. State your name, city, and state where you calling from.
I'm calling out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
years old. What's up, good brother? How you?
Hey, my brother, listen, I've been watching and listening, and I still don't see where the distraction is. I can't figure out the distraction because here's the realization that I've come to. In the good book, right? In Revelation, it says revelations. We done seen the moon done flipped upside down. We done seen the sky change colors. And there's all types of beings running around. And yet for some strange reason, that the U.S. government is Project Bluebeam and all of this. This is ridiculous. I mean, they came down to Florida, floating around with the people, right? All the police are out there. They didn't attack not one. If you really wanted it to be some big theatrical distraction, why didn't they hit at one of these cop cars? Why didn't they snatch somebody up? You know what I'm saying? People were firing at them, and they didn't try to retaliate. They're just sitting down and like, what's wrong with you? Right? So as far as it being a distraction, like the whole Cat Williams thing is a distraction, the Epstein Island thing is a distraction, but this right here is just another revelation.
Exactly.
You know, it's up close and impersonal. It's like letting you know. But like I've been hearing people talk about, well, why aren't they communicating with us? They're sitting in your face. These cats are in our faces now. They may not be in your face directly, but they're all over the globe doing different things. And if you don't recognize that, I figure the reason why they came down because we just wasn't getting it through the crowd service. We wasn't deciphering the crowd service. So they say, okay, well, let's try it this way. And now they're actually here. Didn't the brother just take a video of the moon and a giant face was staring down upon the planet? I mean, there's too many. I can't figure out for the life of me why people still think that this is a game. The game been over. The game been over.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that not us. I wanted to accept the fact that we're actually on the winning side because we're still stuck on the rules of the game instead of actually seeing the game for what it is.
Exactly.
So no, this is not a distraction. There's no distraction at all. This is them saying, no, listen, cut it out. We're here. It's time to move. We got to move forward. You know, and people are still trying to hold on to, you know, they're still trying to hold on to the worldly ways.
Right.
And I'm looking at it as, well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But when things turn out to be exactly what was being foretold, because this has been told in every religious book there is. Everybody's been saying this for so many years, and yet for some reason, now that we're here, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah, they can't believe it because of their participation in it. That's why. That's why they can't believe it. That's why they can't believe it. That's why they're totally in denial of it. You're not going to find no species on this planet or no race of species on this planet that got a question mark next to their DNA going to agree or even speculate of any other life form on this planet outside of God. You're not going to do that. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to because they know. Go ahead.
Brother said, why would he show up to a mall? When he asked that question right then and there, I mean, you know, not to downplay the brother, but right then and there, I was thinking, well, that's silly. That's a silly ass question. Everybody is at the mall. You got white people, black people, Orientals, Hispanics. Everybody's at the mall. And you're in Miami, Florida. What? Everybody's going to vacation? I can't think of a better place to pop up other than Washington, D.C. or at the Super Bowl or at the Olympics. Because realistically, if you're coming to give a message, you want everybody to get the message.
Yep.
Every language was at that mall.
Yep.
Every language was at that mall. I guarantee it. I've been to that mall.
Yeah. It's an outdoor mall. And plenty of cameras.
Exactly.
No outdoor cameras. People admitted that people were shooting. And people in Florida, all of them got guns. Everybody got guns. And you know what the population is majority in Florida. So let's not act like, come on, let's not act like we foreign to what's going on in Florida. Let's not act like that. The bottom line is that this is taking place, and the people that have animal DNA are upset with the choices that they have made. That's all. They're upset with the choices that they have made because there is a race of species that you can't manipulate, you can't threaten, and there is no negotiation. There is no negotiation when it comes to walking in righteousness or not. Period. There will be no negotiations.
Man, when I was watching the footage and the energetic being was walking past the steps, and then he turned around and went back the other way, I was like, oh yeah, they're just showing out. They're like, look at me. Look at me, I'm here. Now what are you gonna say? There's no projectors nowhere. I mean, they try to kick it like Project Moving, like this is all a hologram. Ain't nobody shot at Tupac when he walked across the stage. Ain't nobody shoot at Michael Jackson when he walked across the stage, did that spin and move, walked across the stage. None of that, because you know the truth. And the people that were there would know, have known the truth. They've seen it for themselves. And here we are questioning it because it didn't come with a box office hit and the IMDb rating of 5.0 or Rotten Tomatoes or something. I think it's just ridiculous.
Just looking at my screen, later that night, 100 plus cops, black helicopters, power cut off, police scanner cut off. Why would they do all that and shut the power out to over 61,000 people, homes?
That makes. First of all, when I saw that they sent out a Black Hawk, the black helicopters, we already know what they're for. We know what they're for. They're there to shut things down and quiet up everything.
Yep.
They don't show up otherwise. You know what I'm saying? These are Black Ops vehicles with Black Ops personnel there to shut down the situation. So anytime, I mean, they have regular police helicopters with the red, blue light on it. You can see it all across it. They sent out something you couldn't see if you looked up at. There's a reason. They sent out all those officers for a couple of teenagers throwing firecrackers and waving guns. Come on, man. I'm in Philadelphia, brother. I've seen how it go down. I know how it go.
And they don't got. My bad, brother. They ain't got one video of any male waving a stick, a fight breaking out, or any type of a shooting. Not one.
All they got is footage of people running.
And they got video, and it's people. Everyone out there said that somebody was shooting, and they said it was firecrackers. But somebody said they was out there. Somebody was shooting because they were shooting at them.
Exactly.
But listen, Ken. I'm gonna go ahead.
Somebody get logged off. I ain't see nobody just standing there looking like they was possessed on some, cinematic theatrical. Like there was none of that.
None of that.
They didn't come to harm nobody. They just came to show themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
And that in itself should have been like that should have brought a lot of people peace mentally when it comes to this thing. Because how many times have people done complained about praying to God and God don't come down to talk to them, and I've never seen, but here they are in your face, blinking and showing you this is how I do this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't gotta just walk around. I can just pop up when I want to pop up.
And they do it consistently. And they do it consistently to your military. Pop up on radar when they want to, show up on radar when they want to. We do it when we want. But
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's been filmed. We got film of like old boy was just showing with because I watched that one where the straight crash shot down a warhead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it dipped. The time when the cats were in the Bermuda Triangle, the three ships showed up, and then they dipped. We're sitting out here last summer, and for the last about 5 summers in a row, what you saying, look at this, that's not an airplane. And then they dipped. I'm showing it. There's a lot of people that showing it, and for some reason, we don't want to believe ourselves. We are so enamored by government hijinks that we don't even want to believe ourselves, and that's sad. that's sad because they're coming to say, hey, listen, I'm not here to deliver you. I'm here to let you know you can deliver yourself.
Bingo.
You can bring yourself up out of this bondage. You can bring yourself up out of the darkness. All you got to do is walk like we walking, and we ain't walking at all. We floating across this whole thing. And yet, for some strange reason, our people, y'all better get it together. Y'all better get it together because you're going to miss out. Everybody wants to have some sort of superpower. Everybody want to be connected, but for some strange reason, when they come down to connect with us, we running off.
We're afraid to believe, and we don't even want to.
And I just think that's weird. I just think it's weird. But you know what? When it's all said and done, and everything comes to an abrupt end, because that's how it's going to happen. Right now, we're seeing other things. We don't realize that everything is going down exactly like it's supposed to go down according to cosmic law.
Yep. Mandatory.
Some of us are supposed to remain blind.
Yep. Because they supposed to they supposed to remain blind, and then when the light go off, it's going to come back in their mind. They told you so. They tried to warn you. You had the message, but because you was looking at the messenger instead of taking heed to the message, you failed the test. Some of us, we look at other races of people and we don't see that they can actually deliver you a message. But because we have so much anger in our heart, we failed the test. Thanks, Kenny, man. I'm gonna let the next call come in, my brother. You know, man, you can be on here for a minute, bro. Appreciate you.
Peace, Almighty.
Abundance, brother. Yes, my people, before I even get into the next call, here we go right here. This is Mr. MB33 video. And anybody know that I'm not using this to slander Mr. MB3, anything like that. But we just going to point out the obvious real fast. So first and foremost, even when you go back to that video, it was over. You gotta give me a second, people. I'm not going to take no calls. You go back to that video. There were two angles. And I read some of the people, the messages that was in the chat. And I understand that 75% of the people that's on social media are fake accounts, and you working for your sky daddy, you know what I'm saying, or your ground daddy. You have to, because your time is at an end. But I want to show you how you even contradict yourself even in the video, because this is the guy that Mr. MB33 was talking about that's walking. This is from Google Earth, right? So these are the steps supposedly that they were in front of, right? So, but I want to play this just
whatever they may be, look much shorter than the steps in the background. So I know.
Now, this is the part that I want to show you. You see this shadow right here? This right here is refracting light. This is light right here. This is light. And
has something.
This is how you know.
But based off of what we just.
Oh my gosh. I'm not taking no calls this second, people. So you gotta bear with me. I'm not taking no calls this second. I want to finish showing this part right here. So even right here with this one, and we're going to show a different angle. And this is how they try to play. This is how they try to play with you, people. Because the camera that's facing this angle right here is closer than the opposite camera that I'm getting ready to show you, that Mr. MB33 showed you, that actually shows a solid body there. This right here looks transparent. And I'm going to show the original video.
So I don't think that's what's going on, at least based off of what we're looking at over here on the left. Again, that's a Google Earth image of that location. And right here's the exact location on Google Earth. There's the 3 steps that show up in the video. This is a torch that's also.
Now, when you look at the 3 steps, right? I want you to look at these 3 steps and then look at this. Now, I want you to know shadows start from the ground to the ground up. The shadow is not going to start from the top to the bottom. If you're a solid object and you're on the ground, the shadow is going to start from the bottom to the top. I want you to look at this shadow right here when it comes to this individual, to this being right here.
The 3 very obvious steps. There's the torch right there.
See the shadow come in? This is the top of the body. Look at, you don't see any light down here. You don't see any light down here, but you see the top of the body.
Just an inverted format.
We're going to do it again.
Dark is light. You're right.
Look at the top of the body. That's a shadow. Why isn't the shadow not as definitive at the bottom as opposed to what it is at the top? You know how tall that got to be? You know how tall that got to be? Look at the shadow. So this is why I was like, why? How you not notice the shadow, the top where the shadow starts at? The shadow is not on the ground. The shadow is up the top. The dense part of the shadow is up the top. And then look at the light refract off the side right here. When he changed the format, watch the light come in. You don't see it nowhere, but now you see it moving. You see the light coming right here in the corner. Now I want to go back to something else. Oh, I want to let him finish on because I want to move forward. Bingo. Now watch this. That camera angle was right above where the entity was at. Look at this camera angle. Much further away. That's a solid object there. That is someone there. See? That is something, might be two people there. And he even said it.
Right through here. And I just showed you that location right here on Google Earth. And again, those steps aren't any more than 2.5 or 3 feet off the ground. But there they are again with nobody in front of them. Maybe one person right
there. Oh, nobody in front of them. Maybe one person. No, it's not maybe one person. That is a solid person right there. Maybe 2 people right there. And this is way further, and you can see that there. You can literally see that there is somebody there.
Right there walking
the
by.
Density of that
Overwhelming
versus
of squad cars with their lights going.
Versus, hold on. This right above. This right above. Shadow. Look at the shadow at the top. Look at the shadow at the top. Was Miami a distraction? And what was the distraction from if Miami was a distraction? Ukraine? Russia? Here we go. Let me ask you a question. Remember the pipeline that got blown up? What was that a distraction from? Remember the pipeline that got blown up? That Russia underwater pipeline that was sending gas to Germany that got blown up. What was the distraction from? I just want to know, what was this? The eclipse ain't until April the 8th. What was this distraction from? What was Miami distracting us from? Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from. Your thoughts and opinion on, was Miami a distraction? Is it a distraction? And what was the distraction from? Yes, you are. All right, I'm going to take the next call. I got to take the next call, my people. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to take the next call. People are calling in. Oh, what's this? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what was the distraction? Huh? So Admiral Byrd, when he stated that when he went to the Project High Jump, when they went to Antarctica, and he came back and gave a statement, and he wasn't allowed to do any more press conferences after that. He said the war, he said America should never be concerned about the war in our immediate areas. It should be, and I'm not quoting verbatim, but he was saying in our immediate surrounding areas. He said that's not a concern. The concern is these machines that can fly from pole to pole in a blink of an eye. That's a concern. And what happened to him after that? Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from. Was or is Miami a distraction? And what is the distraction from?
I'm from West Philly. I feel like it wasn't a distraction. I feel like it was more so like what everything else is, like separating us from something that we really come from or who we really are. Like
because that's what a lot of shit is in the world. Like, a lot of things that they distract us from is like who we really are, like where we come from. So I feel as though like that wasn't I feel like that wasn't a distraction. I feel like they are distracting us from something that like is connected to us, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with you with that. I can agree totally with that right there. I don't believe that it was a distraction. I believe that everything that they're doing is always connected to us. So period. Everything that they're doing. Yes, I totally agree with that. Yes, I do.
And I'm 23 and like, you feel me? Like, I just came home like this like last year summer. You feel me? Like, I'm from the street, I'm from West Philly. Like, you know how it is in Philly. You feel me? Like, I'm in the streets, but like I'm learning still. Like, I'm like, a lot of my folks really starting to wake up and believe everything I'm saying and argue with a lot of my folks in the streets, a lot of my niggas, like, you know how it is, you feel me? Like, a lot of them be listening to me. I had jail studies that's fighting bodies that's not coming home that believe what I'm saying, you feel me? That tell me to speak when I come home, you feel me? And like, I just feel like a lot of us need to start cleansing our body or detoxing and none of that, but like we still at a state where we want to learn. So even if it's too late, I just feel like what you doing is, bro, I'm just gonna follow the lead and just try to spread the truth how you do.
Respect, my brother. That's all we can do. Each one reach one. This is how we grow, man. Respect to you, man. Thanks for chiming in and sharing your thoughts. You already. Abundance to you, brother. Have an amazing one. Peace. Let me see something.
Call from.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from, and your thoughts on Miami. Was or is it a distraction? And if it is a distraction, what are they distracting us from?
Yeah, my name is Braylon. I'm calling out of Houston, Texas.
How you doing, Braylon?
First of all, foremost, I just want to say, hey, I appreciate everything that you do. You definitely helped me on my spiritual journey, and you're one of the great reminders, I can honestly say. So to answer your question, I would say it wasn't a distraction, man. I feel like it was more so a message. Just like the location where they came, they popped up in a public, highly capacitated area, right? Mm-hmm. To like display a message to the people, like, hey, look, we are here. That's why, like, why let's the first make it known, like, hey, this isn't like they don't exist, right? They tried to make it, they tried to cover it up, the police tried to cover it up, Black Hawk, cutting out the power, delaying flight, confiscating people's phones, all that shit, right?
The police scanners were shut off. Yup.
Yeah, they did that. They did that because, like, I was telling this to one of my homeboys. I was like, they don't want this to get out because it will go against everything you know. Like for example, like, no disrespect to the people in my family or even some of my best friends, but they're like, they are like caught up in the vaccinated. No disrespect to anyone that's vaccinated. Some people came to the understanding later on, but like the folks that like are into that, like vaccinated, they didn't know. They were they acknowledged people that are caught up in the church, people that are caught up in like the processed foods. So like if you were to come to this understanding like, hey, like aliens are coming back before God that you are worshiping, going to church every Sunday, that's gonna fuck you up. You're gonna be like, whoa, what is like? You're gonna start questioning, okay, are we like in a dome? Like you're gonna start questioning, like, okay, if this is real, then is this real? It would throw off everything. People would stop going to work. People would stop their whole life completely. It would be complete chaos. And I feel like they've done it. And like what? And like just to answer the question to what the guy asked earlier, he was like, "Why would they do a mall?" It's common sense. Like they would do a mall because like it's all languages are there. There's all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds of races of people, right? In a broad daylight. It was like, was it in broad daylight or was it at night?
It was at night in the evening, right?
But still, like, most malls are most busy in the evening, right?
Yep.
They're still busy, and I think it was on a weekend. So they did it at the most prime time in front of a lot of people, and then you got all kinds of backgrounds, all ages, to be like, damn, like this shit is like real, you know. And then people were so struck by it, you know, they didn't know whether to shoot. That's why they're like shooting at the aliens or whatever it may be. They were shooting at them because they didn't know how to react to it. People are not going to be able to process if something like that was to actually happen. But those like yourself and I, like and many others on this call, if we were to see those, we'll know like, hey, what time it is. It's not going to be no Project Bluebeam. All this stuff is already in the Bible. It already says it in all the books that are like, you know, Bobby Henry brought this up too. You brought this up. Like they're here. Like I have videos of where I see them there in the sky. I see little orbs. They'll like shine bright and they'll just disappear. And me and my girl, we caught this on video too. We have like a little laser pointer.
Mm-hmm.
We point this out and we see them in the sky and they'll be flying. They're everywhere.
Yes.
But they're gonna make it out on the ground. And I feel like this is just my prediction. I feel like this is the only time we're gonna see them, of course. But I feel like they're gonna start popping up grocery stores, movies. I feel like even if you walk in, at work, you're gonna start seeing stuff just pop up randomly.
Yep.
In the church.
Yep.
It's gonna start. It's gonna, and people. That's why the government. That's why they're trying so hard to cover this up because it will literally stop the world.
Yep.
You know, and all people like fuck a war, fuck a World War III, bro. Aliens are here. You know, like that's bigger than anything that what you and my brother are humans like. Country versus country, any country we got going on, there's something far more greater than us, you know. And it's just that's why, like, you know, I feel like they just pushing, man, to cover this up because they know like it would just be mayhem.
Yep.
And yeah, man.
Totally agree with you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man, for sharing that light, man. You are absolutely 100% right. They got to because this is psych. This is your body can heal. Your mind, that's something totally different. Some people can't heal from a destruction of the mind. Some people cannot heal. So thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you, man. You have an amazing, supreme rest of your cosmic day.
Thank you. You too.
Peace. People don't realize the mind. And let me just say this before I go next on go on my thing, man. Like people, I want people to know. I know people be watching other people's channel and then they watch my channel and they hear, you know, somebody might try to throw a jab at me through their videos and stuff. Let me tell you something, people. They're gonna always throw jabs. You understand what I'm saying? My phone line is wide open to the individual. All you got to do is call and we can have an intellectual conversation. The problem is that I'm fire. You're going to find out that I'm the son of the universe. That's all. But you already know that, though. But you'll find that out. And your peoples will, too. Because then they will find out where your level of intellect is at by dealing with the son of the universe. That's what they're going to do. So I know people throw little pop shots and stuff at me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm on a whole nother different frequency. So I'm going to keep on moving and keep on dropping them gems, you know what I'm saying, for these star seeds. So these star seeds can be motivated to take control of their own destiny, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my star seeds to be like, I don't want my star seeds to think like I once did or think like the previous generation or the current generation that we are working on today. Nah. No, we ain't doing none of that. We working on 3 days right now. We already got tomorrow together. We working on 3 days. We playing universal chess. That's what we doing. We done with that. Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from.
I'm calling from Portland, Oregon. And my name is Jerome. And I just want to say, what's up, Kala? How you doing? I'm doing real good, my brother. Respect to you. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just watching your live stream. And I just want to say I really appreciate your videos. You really helped me out a lot, you know? Respect, my brother. That's what we supposed to do. Each one reach one, man. This is how we're supposed to motivate each other. We ain't tearing down each other. I'm not supposed to motivate you when you just in a basketball game and I need you to shoot a fucking jump shot or dunk on somebody. I'm not supposed to just motivate you when I need you to run a route or catch a football pass or throw a fucking a football or for you to be the fastest person on a track. No. I'm not supposed to just motivate you for that. I'm not supposed to motivate you to go out here and get money by any means necessary. I'm supposed to motivate you to get knowledge by any means necessary. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. So I know. But no, I was just I appreciate it a lot though. But I was gonna talk about that Miami thing.
Yes.
I thought that stuff was pretty crazy. I thought it was crazy because you know, I didn't like the how many police there was. That's almost like some like martial law type stuff, you know. Like that's some like shut down the fucking city type shit.
Come on. They had over 100 police officers there. They shut down all the police scanners. They shut down over 61,000 residents' power. The whole mall and area went completely total black. They shut down flights. Nobody was allowed to fly, and only the Black Hawk helicopters was in the sky. That was it.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. And then like I was seeing like there's like 6 other videos of like all types of alien activity going on in Florida right after and before that.
Mm-hmm. With the sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I seen a video. There's like a giant like flashing like through lightning and stuff. They were saying that was like in Florida.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta share that video. Thank you very much. I did share it on my time. But the giant that's sitting behind, this is a mirror. This is what people don't know. This the electromagnetic frequencies. The dome is an energetic frequency. It's like a mirror, though. You can manipulate the frequency, the light. Yeah, that's all it is. You can change people's perception, how they see things. That's all that is. And that dome is being pulled apart, and which allowing more light in, so you can see what they don't want you to see.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, yeah, so it was crazy. It's like, you know, it's like, because that almost happened in Las Vegas, but I think they were trying to say that in Las Vegas it was like negative entities, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like the way they caught them on camera, they kind of look like almost like from some type of negative type of realm, you know.
No.
Like,
I just want people to understand something. You're going to see species that look like maybe somebody that have a funny face to you. It's a funny face to you. Like, let's say, for instance, you might see a species that can talk, have intelligence, and can move, but his features don't resemble yours. It might resemble some strange creature you saw on TV, but it might be completely harmless. Everything on the inside of these planets is harmless. Anything that's coming from that sky, anything that's coming through that sun is not harmless. It's not harm. They're not here to harm you. Everything that's here to harm us is already here. They were already here for all this entire time. Everything that's now coming here is not here to harm no one. They want everyone to have the truth and let the truth set you free. No one wants to force you. If they have to force you, then it's going to be a problem.
True, yeah, I hear that. That's true. Honestly, that's true. That's what I was like. I was listening to what you're saying on one of your lives. You're saying like, you know, a lot of these police and like doctors and judges and people like that in positions of power, they need to be like psychiatrically evaluated, you know, because they're like mentally and criminally insane.
Bingo. You're absolutely right, my brother.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, when you said that, I was like, man, that's the truest thing. Like, we should all get together, put up some money for some lawyers, and like really explain, like, you know, where did you come from, and then not only that, like, you're not mentally stable enough for us to keep, you know, capitulating ourselves to the system.
Come on, my brother. Come on. Like, that doesn't mean we. Come on, my brother. That does not mean I hate you. That doesn't mean that we can no longer work together on this planet. That doesn't mean that we can't eat from the same apple tree. That just says you're no longer going to teach and medically evaluate my children and me, and we're no longer going to deal with you. That's it. You teach your people and teach yours, and we're going to do ours. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, it's like no hate, like no love lost. It's just like, man, like it's not, this system ain't built for us, you know?
That's right. It's built for us. Better believe it. It ain't built for us in the way we think it is, but it's built for us. This system was built directly designed for us to keep us continuously underneath the boot in the dark. But thank you, my brother, man. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you for talking to me. Appreciate it.
No doubt, my brother. Thank you for sharing your light, man. You have an amazing, supreme rest of your cosmic day.
You too. Appreciate it. Abundance, Kalai.
Abundance to you, brother.
Thank you.
Listen, man. I know, man. I got a serious universal team here on this planet. I just want women to really think and just listen to these brothers. Just listen to, when y'all listen to these chats, just listen to what these brothers are saying. Y'all be, some of these people out here, and I'm not saying all women, but some of these people, ain't no good men out here. Men ain't clairvoyant. Men don't tap into their intuition. Shit. These men out here tapping in. Now, just imagine if you was to tap in, sister. Whoo! Just imagine if you was to really tap in. If somebody was to really breathe life in you. Breathing life in you is not telling you pretty. Breathing life in you is not telling you the baddest bee in the world. Breathing life in you is not buying you gold gear and shit like that. If you can't take constructive criticism for you to grow and be better for our species, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Hold on. Let me see, my people, what y'all say. That's where it's at. Especially when you got somebody coming to you talk about, listen, I'm ready for children, but I don't want our children to be raised like this. I want our children to be hands-on spiritually and physically. I want us to be like that. And I need us to be, and in order for that to happen, me and you have to mush as a unit. Me and you got to. And if you're dealing with, things that you can't get over with, then hey, that's fine. You know what I mean? I go for either party, you know what I mean, to be honest with you. So, but let me get in. Hold on, Alabama in the building. Let me get into the next call. Give me 1 second, people. Let me see the next call. Oh, these calls are during the day. Let me be all right, huh?
From Pam.
Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kalai. State your name, city, and state where you calling from, and your thoughts. Was Miami a distraction? Is it a distraction? And what was it a distraction from?
My name is Pam. I'm calling from Alabama.
Hello, Pam. How are you?
No, I don't think, peace, Kalai. I don't think it was a distraction. I think it was the real thing. What I believe is that what was actually seen is how we actually look. In order to live in this realm in 3D, we have to lower our vibrations to make everything around us appear to be solid. They were just an extension of who we are. And that's my thoughts.
They're apps. Thank you very much. I totally agree with you. That's why they said their faces was distorted and was shift-shifting, because they are vibrating at a way higher frequency than we are down here. And Earth is being pulled. The more it's being pulled up, we're getting pulled into their frequency. This low frequency is falling.
Exactly. I agree.
Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you again. I appreciate you for sharing your life.
And you're welcome. I appreciate you too.
Absolutely. Totally.
All right.
Peace. Yo, my people, I don't mean no harm, but I'm looking for the people that says that this was a distraction. You know what I mean? That says that, this was a distraction. Like, it was a distraction from who? Here we go right here. Was they distracting us from this right here? Were they distracting us from this right here? Let me ask you a question.
We made a shocking discovery. A massive hole in the sun called the Coronal Hole. This hole, large enough to engulf 60 Earth-sized planets, is currently releasing solar storms at a staggering speed of 1.8 million miles per hour and could be headed to Earth fast. The last time the Earth experienced such a storm was in 1859. It was known as the Carrington Event.
The 2024 solar storm is predicted to be 60 times more powerful than the 1859 solar storm, possibly the strongest ever recorded in history. Such solar storms can have catastrophic effects on Earth, affecting satellite power grids, GPS, and potentially wiping out hard drives.
So were they distracting us from that? Was that the distraction that they wanted to distract us from? These CMEs that's coming off the almost M flares. You see this here poking up, M flares. See what this, look at this. This was yesterday. Let me slide on over here so we can look at some of this stuff here together. My people, I see y'all calling in. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna take the call. I just want to get through some things. I want to get through some more things real quick. Look at the planet is enveloped and radiation that never been before. This is an overload of radiation. And the only thing they want to tell you that solar radiation affect communication, power grids, and electronics. Well, what about that anatomy? What about that DNA? Why don't it affect that? Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from, and your thoughts on Miami. Was it a distraction? And if it was a distraction, what are they distracting us from?
Okay, this is Adele. I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland.
And
Brother Kalai, I just want to say what a pleasure it is to be able to speak to you again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Your phone went out for a little. I can hear it. I can hear it now.
Right.
It's loud and clear.
I think that they're trying
Battery
to distract
100%.
us from the truth.
Ready to pair.
To be quite honest with you, I think they're trying to distract us from what reality
Battery
really is.
Right.
I'm 62 years old. I've seen a lot in the spirit and in the flesh.
Battery 100%. Ready to pair.
I have had interactions with dark shadow beings.
Mm-hmm.
And these are entities from other realities that are able to connect with your spirit, your soul. And for years, I have to say, I thought I was going crazy. My own brother, they said, was schizophrenic, but I understand to this day right now that he was being dealt with by entities that nobody but he could see at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We have to realize that this world that God created is much more than this flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us, our eyes do not see in other realities and other dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
But these things exist, and they are quite able to snatch you out of your body, because that's exactly what happened to me one night. I was asleep, just getting ready to get off into a deep sleep. The next thing I was up on the wall. Two things are holding me up against the wall. And I'm looking at my body in the bed. Frightened the hell out of me. I could not speak. These types of interactions went on for years when I least expected there would be some interaction. There's an entity that is known all over the world. You can Google it. Turned up in my room in the same state of being, almost deep sleep, but not quite. And you see yourself exactly where you are. As this shadow being came into the room and spoke to me telepathically, I would not respond. I could not respond. I acted as if it wasn't there. And it said to me telepathically, I know you're awake. So the fact of the matter is, I knew right away. It wasn't saying, I know I see your eyes awake. It was, I know you're awake. I know you see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying that this is the year that we all become aware of what God created this entire thing to be.
Mm-hmm.
Much more than what we are seeing. And I'm certain that, yes, they did create a distraction down there in Miami because they don't want this revealed yet.
Mm.
I'm grateful to hear you say that these are our people, because I know that previously in my younger years, I had interactions with very malevolent spirits. And I can honestly say at that time I was younger and dealing with circumstances that I should not have been involved in. So I feel like if my vibrations and frequencies were low, they probably felt as though they had some right to deal with me because I was on their territory.
Yes, my sister.
So right now I'm vibrating high and I don't have those experiences anymore because I feel as though they can't reach it. They can't touch me no more, and I'm not afraid.
There you go.
So yeah, I pray to God.
Yes.
I pray to God that the sky is open, that that all these things will become manifested and we can see the real deal.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Having this platform that I can share things that, people would look at me like, oh, you out of your mind. I'm like, you just don't know. You just don't understand what, walk in my shoes for a day. You will understand. No, I'm not crazy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So I just want to say peace, abundance, and all that's good for you, my brother. Yes, keep up the good work and keep up the truth. And don't pay no attention to folks that is naysaying. They don't have the vision.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the vision, brother. Mm-hmm. Love you. And I'm just, I be so, I'm like, oh, Kali's on. Oh, thank you. I just came home and I said, oh, my man is on there. That's how
Respect.
I feel when I see you, bro.
Respect.
I just want to share that. Love you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much, my sister. You have an amazing one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Peace. Yes, my brothers and sisters, let me get through this real fast. I appreciate the high vibes and I appreciate the energy. And she's absolutely right. I know that everyone is not meant to see this. My thesis or my opinions come directly from genetics. And when you look at how hard people try on the planet to keep us away from genetics and how afraid people are to speak about genetics, but not afraid to speak about slavery, not afraid to speak about certain passages that are written in these Bibles and in religious books. So, but when it comes to genetics, we frighten away from that, but religion, there is no issue. So this is how I know, based off who we are genetically and our divine connection to what we would call the source, which is the sun, that separates us from all life and all species in the entirety of the cosmos. These species that you are going to see to come down to this planet, like I told y'all last year, you're going to see the increase of more and more different life. But the more you see them on the planet is to let you know the times that we are in. That's what this is. And they are observing. No one is down here to save you from you. No one is down here to save you from you. If anything, children would be the priority to be saved and rescued, because children can't mentally and physically defend themselves. Let me take this call because this question has been calling. So I want to make sure. Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kala. State your name, city, and state and what you call and your opinion and thoughts. Was Miami a distraction? Is it a distraction? And if it's a distraction from who?
To Power. It's about time. I'm called about 3,800 times, man.
Hey, bro, you ain't the only one that you're not the only one that's calling. I got one phone here. I'm a poor man. I don't have a switchboard, nor do I have a receptionist.
You ain't poor, brother. You ain't poor. Man. You're rich in many ways. Don't say that.
All right, but what I mean by poor in this world, but universally, I'm wealthy. But in this world, I'm poor. I don't have a receptionist here. I got one phone here that's taking calls. That's it. And I gotta do what I can do. So what's on your soul to you, my brother? Talk to me. What's on your soul?
First, wholeness and power to everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in and whatnot, supporting you and whatnot. And just to be real, no, it ain't no distraction. It's just preparation. It's not nothing to be in fear for. It's something to be ready for. It's something that this is what you've been asking for, whether it's in any religion or just yourself as a person, as a being. You ready for a change. You ready for the enlightenment. You ready for everything to pop up like it needs to. These are the signs that's showing you that it's time to make things happen. Now, if you choose to want to keep with the program, you can go ahead. But if you choose to want to change and get back to real and get back to mama and get back to source, then this is what's happening. It's going to keep happening. It's going to keep getting worse, as people would say. It's going to keep getting more crazy and whatnot until you start thinking and start coming to truth that this ain't crazy. This is actually what's real, and the shit that they out there trying to promote is what's crazy and the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Just continue. Everybody just need to continue on their path. If this ain't for you, then it's not for you. Don't be mad at everybody else who's getting back connected with source and being back connected with what's real, and getting mad at us because we doing what we supposed to do.
Exactly.
We're not knocking y'all for doing what y'all supposed to do, because y'all feel like y'all supposed to be going to your 9 to 5 every day. You feel me? And worshiping the Sky Daddy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's
you
it.
know?
Exactly.
You know, but over here, the ones who connected, the ones who had those revelations years ago, who woke up, even for me, it's been since day one. It's been since day one since I was born. So it's like this is what I personally been waiting on. Like you said, I would have walked straight up to him and been over.
Exactly, bro. I would have what? Everybody going the opposite direction. I would have been like, "Yo, put your gun down. What you shooting for? What's wrong with y'all?"
Right. Have you not seen how the earth stood still? They can shut all that down in an instant. So ain't no point in you shooting.
Exactly.
And they just came from a whole nother realm and went through different fields and energies and frequencies just to come here. So you think they intimidated by a pea shooter, by a Glock? Come on now.
Exactly.
You gotta be smarter than that. They done gave us too much knowledge and information and education since I'm 32. So since I've been born, they've been showing it since day one. They don't move like that. They don't operate like that.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So hey, look, I don't want to be going, jibber jabbering. Hey, Kalak, you doing what you're doing. You already know what you're supposed to be doing, and you're doing it. Continue on. Everybody else who here and who on the fence, for the people who on the fence, who 50-50 about it, that's it. What you need to do is go within yourself and see what it is that you're 50-50 about. Let's be truthful. And you just scared. This shit is scary. If you've been thinking about it and it's been on your being, and now you're finally seeing things, it'd be very scary to you, because why? Everybody else that's still in the matrix is going to try to push you down to reject your true self. Embrace your true self. Embrace who you are. Embrace who we are. Because I say about 80% of those beings that we finna see in the near future, they gonna look like us with different phenotypes. They're gonna be either just as darker. They're gonna be different shades of black, different shades of purple, blue, you can imagine. But they all gonna be dark, looking like us, moving like us, with different swag. But they just gonna be different beings from different realms.
Come on, brother.
The few that you see that's actually disfigured and whatnot, that either they had something going on with their genetics, or something happened with their vibration to where they have changed their being just so they can continue on. Don't allow this to fear you with everything that them governments and everything they doing. That's just they smoke free to push your vibration back down. Our vibration is too high up because why? It's being shifted. Mother Earth she went from 3D to 5. She has woken and she's making her picture. She done made her picture. She just made her decision. And if you're not with it, you're not with it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm ready for this shit to pop off right now, right over here in the A, man, in the city, bro. I'm ready for this shit to pop off right here on 14th Street, bro.
Mm-hmm. You already know, my brother. Respect.
Respect. Like, hey man, you come to the A man, you hit us up, and we got you, bro.
No doubt, my brother. Thank you.
All right, bro.
You on one respect. Man, that's what's up, man. I value brothers and sisters like that, man. It's true. And it's just is. So you just think about something, right? When we talk about hostility, right? The first thing that people resort to when they can't control something is hostility, especially when it comes to the military. That also was a sign to show people like they're not ready for us to introduce ourselves to them, because when we do, this is the acts that they are going to try to perform, because they can't, because they already know that we are superior to them physically and intellectually. So this is the act that they will perform, is a violent act to pull out a gun. They would test you to see if I can kill you this way, if I can harm you this way. Because if I can break you down physically, then I'm gonna break you down intellectually. This is what slavery did. If I can break you down physically, then I can break you down intellectually. This is what slavery was done for. This is why it was so important to continuously to rape you during slavery, so-called Black woman. And this is why I also say regarding extraterrestrial life, that this right here is, geneticists and biologists already know that there is other life. Chemists already know that there is other life. The planet is too divinely put together and for it not to be other life. The way this planet is put together and how life recycles itself is too perfectly designed, put and scientifically put together in order for it not to be someone with an advanced level of intelligence. So even with this right here, this is when I say that this is a problem for other races of people, and they understand this, because the universe is going down to a single organism. Everyone will be a single organism, but all their organisms follow the laws of physics. The gestation period, everything. All of them will follow the universal law of physics. There will no longer be monkey and cat in one species. It will be either the monkey, all genes, or the cat, all genes. There will be none of that. And this is where we are coming to, and this is where they don't want to lose control over the masses of people, because this is boiling down, directly down to the sun and genetics. This is what this is coming down to. People can make jokes. I have heard people make jokes. All other races of people make jokes about what they're doing and why would they do this and why would they, what sense would it make for people to show up at a mall? What sense would it make to literally rape and abuse a group of people when all the resources is free on the planet? You see how I asked the same question. All they did was show up to a crowded, a highly densified area, and ain't harmed nobody. But according to what people were saying, people were running from them and shooting at them. They didn't harm nobody. What sense do it make for you to go to a whole continent and abuse and rape the women and children and men there? How does that make sense? Versus you can't understand the mind of someone with some, see what it is, you can't understand someone that has physical and intellectual powers or abilities that are superior to others, but look at others in a way they wouldn't even harm them. My powers are I'm so beyond an ant, physically and intellectually, but I put myself on the same level as an ant. I can look eye to eye with the ant like this and say, why would I want to harm you? Why would I want to do that? That's true power. See, true power is not, look at this fucking ant. I can just kill it. That's not true power. That's y'all. I got a gun. I got a vest. I got a nuclear bomb. I got a rocket. I got money. I got a vacation. I'm on a yacht. You will never, ever. The little bit of shit that y'all enjoyed on this planet right now, to all you billionaires. I'm not even talking about you 20 to 30,000 years, or 20 to 60,000 or 100,000 a year people, or even you $500,000 a year people. I'm not even talking to you either. I'm talking to you I'm talking to you, your David Rockefeller. Not even know, because they're not even who you think they are. I'm talking to your Jerry Jones, your Mark Cubans. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to those type of millionaires. You know what I mean? Your Shaquille O'Neal, your LeBron James. Yeah, I'm talking to them right there. They are in for the shock of their life. Instantaneous shock of their life. I want to write that area code down. Instantaneous shock of their French toast life. Why? The life y'all choose to live is off of genocide. Even our own brothers and sisters. So I asked, listen, 3-4, let me answer this one here. So I tell you, like, listen.
Vicky Powers.
To accept, press 1. Disable.
Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from. If you choose not to, I totally understand. But what is your thoughts on the Miami situation? Is it a distraction? And if it's a distraction, what are they distracting us from?
Hi, Kalai. First, my name is Vicky Powers. I'm calling from H-Town. I've been trying an hour to get on with the call. But to answer the question on the topic, I think the only distraction that there is, and I'm not agreeing with as a distraction, is that it's causing organized, not chaos, but confusion. But I honestly have a theory here to support with the thing that the other guys were saying, thinking that it was a distraction. You know, remember back in the day, and some people in your chat may know, the broadcast back in 1938 called The War of the Worlds.
I don't remember that.
War of the Worlds.
I'm old school, yeah. Yeah, I remember the movie. The current movie with Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds, but I don't remember the broadcast.
There's one that goes back, way back in the Depression era, right? And the reason why I'm agreeing with a lot of the others actually too, why to debunk it, because there's definitely a message, right? But the thing with the it's not a distraction. It is. In Houston, I'm calling from Houston. When I walk by in the bayous and I walk out in nature in some of the nature trails and stuff, I walk with giants. I kid you not. People probably think I'm freaking crazy, but I ain't lying. I'll do a second double take, and then they're not there, right? And I'm not, hallucinating. I'm not doing any shrooms or anything. So they are walking with us. Sometimes they just want to just let us know, hey, we need business now. I mean, I be seeing ships in the sky and everything. I post that stuff on my reels. So that's what I wanted to say. That the other stuff are distractions, the Epsteins and all that other stuff is definitely distractions. This isn't, and those are the black helicopter sales just don't come around for any go reason. I know that I'm former military, so it's like, man, this is the real deal. And I was surprised that Mr. BB333, came to a conclusion to kind of debunk it. But I like the way that you broke down, the video of it, because, man, that's the first thing I saw when I was watching it with him. When he had, did the video, it's like, dang, there's something that.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to accuse you because I know a lot of other people want to get in, and you do have a hotline. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you and your light, and I wish you have an amazing.
Shiz is my little brother. Shiz is my little brother.
Shiz, your little brother. Hey, Shiz on my live. He heard that. Shiz, you heard her?
All right. Peace, love, and light.
Abundance to you. Have an amazing day, sister.
Thank you.
Peace. Yes, my brothers and sisters. Listen, I just came on here because it's 2 hours and 18 minutes, but I want to show y'all some things too. Let me show y'all what I recorded today outside. Let me show y'all what I recorded today outside, just for my brothers and sisters.
From
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state. Where you calling from?
Yo, bro, you just called me like 5 minutes
No,
ago. Listen, I won't.
No. Hold on.
Hey, listen.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Not 5 minutes ago. It was like 20 minutes ago. But
Right.
listen,
I didn't call. Wait a minute. Time out. I didn't call you. You called me.
I called you. My fault.
Right. Well, okay. All right. Well, all right. What you want to say?
Excited, my fault.
Yeah. Well, no. It's cool. But what was you going to say though? Because I want to. Once somebody call, I'll try to get to another call. But go ahead. What you was going to say?
All right. Listen. Long story short. Recently, you was talking about chromosomes and periods and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a girl, bro. I listen. If you want the proof to get out about everything you say, bro, I really be in everything you're saying, even though like I did mistakes and all that. Long story short, my girl is in like a good school, bro, with a professor, and they learning about that right now, bro. If you want, bro, you can take information down. You can give me the exact information, the X the questions you want the X in class, bro, and I can get the proof and get it back to your channel, bro.
No, it's cool, bro. It's all good. I wouldn't want her to. She's in school. I wouldn't want to draw that type of attention to her. But everything that I speak about, I already have. Like I always use doctors and medical personnel already. That's why I show the scientist or the name of the biologist, whoever I'm speaking about, and using the terminology. But yeah, I wouldn't want her to do that because the reason why, because you start talking about that in school, and then she, they feel like she'll become a threat. So then they wouldn't want her to graduate because now she's a threat. She's going through medical school, and now she can turn around and tell so-called Black women and children that come in there to say, hey, listen, although you in here and you can get examined, but this is what I wouldn't do if I was you while you're in here. Because I know people that still work in hospitals, that are nurse practitioners, that watch my videos, that are now, because of the information, and they like, wow, I'm in the medical field and I'm looking at this and I had to reevaluate this, that are now literally talking different, and they share these conversations with me. How they talk but they pick and choose. They pick and choose, and it's sad. I just want y'all to know this. Black women, I want y'all to know this. The Black women that I know that work in the medical field, they have to pick and choose what Black women to talk to, because the other Black women that there would go back and be like, well, she told me this, and I don't know, and I'm scared now, and they are panicked. And now you done cost her job because she's trying to give you some insight. So nah, they got to pick and choose, because this is very serious, people. This is very serious. They want us to go into these hospitals. They need you to think and feel sick. So I value my brother, man. Thank you, man, for sharing that information, man. I appreciate it. You already, my brother. Have a great day. Man, they need us to go into these hospitals. So this is what I be talking about. Some of us can say Project Bluebeam. Some of us can be talking about this is the distraction. A distraction for who? You know how many Black children? Go stand in front of Children's Hospital and see how many Black children go inside of there. Just watch. Just say, right now, between the month of December going into January, how many of so-called Black brothers and sisters, family members got sick, runny nose and shit now right now? How many of them? You think I'm lying? You know I ain't lying. Damn, my niece, my nephew, my son just came home sick. Yeah, I'm not making this up. They need us sick. They need us sick.
Call from
Javion.
Peace, appreciation, and value. State your name, city. All right, you hung up. Hey, Javion, you've been calling here. The area code number 254. You've been calling here for quite some time, and I just answered you because I got you written down here, and you hung up. You know, I see people like to see. I don't have a platform that is about Kala. This is about we. Anybody can call in here, long as you call in with respect. We can have a conversation all day.
From
Golden Sun.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from.
Hey, Kala, what's going on, man? It's Golden Sun from South Carolina.
What's going on, my brother?
I had called you like last time. I told you, I'm the truck driver. I be missing your lines. I finally had caught one. Man, I need your like an email or something. I got some videos when I went on my first plane trip, whatever. Took some videos of the sun
and I'm trying to send them to you, but I don't know your information. It just got the phone number up here. I know you don't want to say it on live or whatever.
Yeah, my information is an email address. It's hardworkdedication99. I'm gonna write it in the I'm gonna put it in the chat, and I'm gonna post it my email address. All right.
I bet. And on the what you said about is it a distraction about the Miami thing? To be honest, if it is or if it ain't, the truth is, like you said, it's the year of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if it is, that should make you want to tap in to learn more about whatever that's going on in the world. So it should, if it is a distraction or if it's not, that should make you want to learn about what's going on. Like that's just simple to me. If you ask me, just learn and seek the knowledge.
No doubt, my brother. Absolutely. I totally agree with you with that. Appreciate you,
but
buddy.
The dude that was
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say about the dude before, it was like a couple calls before where he was like the powers we get or whatever like that. Like people want to jump the flying, jump the super strength. Like you got to learn yourself first and learn what's your natural powers now. You get what I'm saying? Like your power. Like look how many people calling you. You know, just to speak the truth and just to say what's going on in the world because you got your own type of power. We all have our own type of powers. We just got to look within ourselves and see what we got first before we just skip to something that's super duper amazing. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, I've been saying that for the longest, man. And this is one of the reasons why people have problems with other people because they haven't tapped into their true power. Because once you tapped into you ain't gonna be looking at nobody else to be mad or angry or upset or none of that. You're just gonna keep dropping knowledge. You're gonna keep moving in your purpose. You ain't gonna stop doing. You ain't gonna go to that. You're gonna keep moving in your purpose because your purpose is bigger than this world.
Boom, man, for real, man. Man, like I said, man, I appreciate you. We appreciate you clearly. And I understand it ain't about you, but you like you said, you help us tap in to what we already know. It's just been pushed in the back of our mind. You get what I'm saying?
No doubt, my brother.
Hey, man. Yeah, brother, we here, man. Appreciate you, my brother. For real.
Appreciate
you. Your thing. I'm watching your live now. I'm kind of behind, but I gotta skip up.
Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much for your support, man. Have an amazing Supreme Cosmic Day.
Brother. Hey, put the email in the live so I can
there you go, right there. It's up on the screen. I put it up on the screen. So when you catch up, you'll see it. That's my email address, hardworkdedication99@gmail.com.
Boom, I got y'all screenshotting it now. All right, brother, thank you.
All right, respect to you, my brother.
Right.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yes, my brothers and sisters. Man, that's why I tell you, we have to tap. Everybody be wanting to fly. Everybody want to be immortal. You know what I mean? You got to be able to be immortal here before you can transfer that energy to your physical vessel. You got to be immortal here. You know what I'm saying? We want to learn. We want to fly and be physical crazy, but we don't. Most of us not even reading and comprehending. So you are you serious? And that's a primitive. Learning the English language and reading is like learning ABCs, A B C D E. And I'm not being disrespectful to nobody. And this is real, brothers and sisters. To us, I want you to know this. To us, the organic species, learning this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, that primitive shit there. That's why they keep you on drugs. That's why they keep you on artificial food to keep your brain slow. So now your comprehension is going to be slow. So now your vocabulary, your auditory, everything is slow. And now you have grown comfortable with your slowness because everybody else around you that they put around you is slow. But then you have to go, and when you have to go do something that requires you, as far as life life changes, as far as economics, you understand, as far as health. Now you go to them, and now you blanking as they telling you what's wrong, as they giving you their medical diagnosis, but you think they intelligent. Because you are consistently on drugs. It's my man John real fast to take this call.
From Benson John.
accept.
Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with what's up, John? What's up, John? Let's go. I ain't even had to say. I stopped giving the introduction. That's my man, John. You already know, my good brother. How are you, my brother?
Yeah, that sister is right. Your phone line is like a hotline. Let me get through. You got 10 minutes delay. But anyway, I just want to call you real quick because a lot of people don't understand. It's like they are waiting for the government to give them a green light about if it's an alien here or if it's our brother here or not. I want people to remember. Do you remember all those years that people always ask every president that do they have any information about aliens? They ask George Bush, they ask Clinton, they ask Obama, and all of them said, no, we don't have no idea. So what I'm saying to people is, do you really think the government is going to come out and say, hey, we really find an alien that we want you to know? They would never tell you. They will never tell you if there's an alien. They found an alien that crashed in New Mexico in 1947. Did they tell you there was an alien and there was a 2 dead alien in it? They never did that. They always denied. So I don't understand why people think that the government is going to come out and say, oh yeah, we found an alien. I don't understand that. They will never tell you.
Exactly.
Only time they will tell you when it's fake. When they start to make you think that it's something else. But when it's the real deal, they would never tell you. And another thing with that brother say, why they come to a mall? I will get more information for you, Kala. But I was talking to another brother. He said that particular area where the mall is, I'm not for sure, but I'm going to look into it. He said there's a more like a lot of places around the mall that they have like a home shelter for like little kids, and then also the kids that come from the border that they're placing them around that area. So it's also there's something in that area. The bunch of kids stuff going on in that area too.
Yeah.
That a lot of people also don't know.
Right.
So it makes sense to me if they have a lot of traffic. Case traffic going on around the area. It makes sense to me for them to show up in that area. Because they are here for the kids. They're not here for this stupid ass adult.
It's facts.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to do some more research on that. I'm going to give it back to you because this brother said, yes, he said that particular area, there's a lot of the so-called programs that they created that have a shelter for little kids.
Absolutely.
So that's one of the reasons why I think they will go to that area also.
Absolutely.
Not just because of it, they're more. But people just, won't believe it, until it's in their face. But that time it will be too late.
Facts. Facts.
So I just want to call you and just, give my 50 cents in it. But anyway, yeah, it's good that everybody calling in because, I think our people are waking up, and I think it's good that I see you are back in there and they're able to call in and express their feelings. So continue your stuff, man, because it's a good thing that you back, because this proves to you. Look at some of the calls that come in, Kala.
Yes.
The little children that call in.
Starseeds, no question.
The little girl.
Yes, 4 years old, man.
Yeah, see, that right there, Kala. Even though I'm not you, but I'm you. We the same.
Come on, brother.
Straight. But when I hear that voice from 4 years old, it almost cried.
Yeah.
This is what we are fighting for. Not this adult that don't even know where they're at.
Come on.
He's gonna call in and say, "Oh, I tried to call you, but you didn't answer my call." Do you think somebody's sitting there waiting for you to call or look at your chat? You need to get a backbone.
Come on, brother.
And get a girlfriend. You need to go get a girlfriend or something. But that little children that call in, that little child, and I'm like, man, see,
Just that right there, just to even reach that one.
Yes.
Right there.
Come on, my brother.
Forget about the how many thousands of people that follow you. Forget about all that. They can clack out.
Come on.
If we can get those we can even get 5 of those dog seeds.
Come on, brother.
You done stuff. You already done it. So continue the good work, man, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you again, man. Thank you so much.
No problem. We'll talk later.
Absolutely. You have an amazing day, John. I'll call you later.
All right.
Peace. And I want to tell y'all, I don't know if I told y'all before, but I have told y'all, I have to. But John is a person, like during the time that, like when it was going on with my leg and stuff, and I was out of work, I was like kind of in a depression state, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to have to move, you know what I mean? As a man, I just was, and plus I wanted to move around as a male and I couldn't do it the way I wanted to, you know what I mean? So so I took a little break, and in that break, I actually found myself clearing my mind and clearing out a junk, because you got to download. You get a lot of downloads, and sometimes we forget to clean out, you know what I mean, our computer, our mind. So you got to clean out a lot of things that you have held on to. So, and he pushed me. He was like, Kallah, don't wait for nothing, bro. Keep going, keep going. And he used to always talk to me, always, him and Shiz, they always we always had private conversations. I just sit down and he just said, keep going. And then he said, the star seeds. All he kept saying star seeds. Remember, he said, remember why you started this in the first place. This wasn't about adults. This was about star seeds. Remember, our children are the future. And I'm like, you damn right, John. He said, always say that to me. You know, so I think those type of encouragements, you know what I mean? See, I'm a type of person that you might be a type of person that can't take tough, constructive criticism. I can. When I'm wrong and you're right, it is, give me that shit pure and hard. I'm not a type of person that, oh man, you ain't my friend no more. That'll draw me closer to you if you're able to be pure and honest with me, as opposed to you being fraudulent with me, just to be cool with me, or get me to be cool with you, however the case may be. I'd rather you be pure and factual, honest with me. Don't hold nothing back when you want to discuss something with me. But when you're saying something to me and I can rebuttal with a logic response, that doesn't mean you get mad. And if I can't rebuttal with a logic response, shit, you're right. I have said it plenty of times. But one thing I have noticed, that brothers and sisters like us, we have good hearts. We'll take the blame for a lot of shit that we ain't even do. That we like, you know what? It's my fault. I'm sorry. And then it gets to a point in time that we get fed up. And this is the time where we're at. We're fed up with just saying, you know what? You got it. 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 We just tired. Now we saying, like, you know what? I'm not trying to hear that. Just stay the hell away from me. Now they seeing a side of you and they like, oh my gosh, I never seen no, why you gotta be like that? Narcissistic people only look at the reaction. They do not look at the action. Undeveloped brain people, small-minded brain people, and narcissistic people only look at the reaction, doesn't look at the action. Just like when you playing around with somebody, we was back in the day. You know, you used to go to the store, you hustling outside, rolling dice, playing on the corner, whatever the case may be. Poppy store. Let me get a $2 cheesesteak. You get a cheesesteak, grab a soda, you standing out in the corner, you eat half of your cheesesteak while you drinking your soda. Motherfucker, slap it out your hand. Everybody know, come on. I'll be honest with y'all. Y'all remember this? Some of us played like that, some of us didn't. But the one day that your homie decide to play with you like that, you hungry. You just took all your money. You spent all your money last night playing around with your girl partying, and then you took the rest of your money you had to re-up. And now you out on the block and you ain't got, you barely got, you know what I mean, any couple dollars in your pocket. You got something to get you something to eat, and now you out there trying to get your doughs back. See, I don't know what type of game people was in, but I was out there grinding. I was a young boy doing this shit. So now you try to get a couple dollars back, and now you get your cheat. Boom, and you look at this joker, and he don't know that you went going through mental, financial status, whatever the case may be. It's a game that's being played. You can't tell someone how to play once you start playing with them. Period. You can't tell them that. Just like we can't tell other races of people how to treat us while we're playing in their game. Simple as that. We can't tell them how to treat me playing in your game. I can't tell you how to treat me. Well, they're in their eyes, you're 3/5 of a human being. And if they amended that, you still a prisoner. So even in prison, you're treated less than a human being. Go figure that. Go figure that. So I just tell you, my brothers and sisters, that we sit here and we look at, these people and not understanding, first and foremost, where Florida is located on a map. The Bermuda Triangle that they call the Devil's Triangle because they can't control it, manipulate it. You understand what I'm saying to you? So they call it Devil, the Bermuda Triangle. Not to mention the amount of people that was abused on those shores. You know what I mean? Coming to those shores. Not to mention the sex trafficking and the things that's going on with children through the coast of Florida. Not to mention, these are just things that you would be like, wow, that none of us pay attention to, that wake up every day and our child is safe. None of us do. So, I want to touch this real quick, right? This is just one of the books that I grabbed, and this is a book that I have, Psychology for Dummies, and this is by Adam Cash. He's been a psychologist for quite some time, right? And this is why I say whenever I go on live on YouTube or Instagram, especially YouTube, I have to show where I'm getting the information from, because YouTube just hit me with false medical information. So let me just show y'all something real fast. I meant to show y'all this. Now, this is an old video. Mind you, this is how you know they're watching my videos. Once in, you won't be coming back out. Now, this is the video when I say once you inside the caves, you won't be coming out, right? But I was speaking about genetics and here, medical misinformation policy at 1 minute and 2 seconds. This right here, this time it occurred. You can see an example at 1 minute and 2 seconds. I don't even know what the video is, people. I haven't seen the video. As a matter of fact, let's click on the video right now while we on live. Let's just see what this video, let's see how long ago this video was. Let's see how long the video was. Let's look at it together.
Alter your DNA. So they don't want you to crystallize. They don't want your body. They don't want you to transform into.
All right, I ain't gonna play no more. All right, so that's misinformation, huh? What was this? Who was this here? Oh, Kobe. All right, misinformation. All right, cool, not a problem. I'm gonna get off of this, my people, because I don't want no sauce from them. I don't want no problems with that. I don't want no issues. So let me get off of that. But anyway, they hit me with the policy to let me know that misinformation, right? Okay, not a problem. Crystallization of the pineal gland. Now, I can rebuke that by speaking about the quadrohedric crystals that develop on the pineal gland. But it's cool. They can have the video. I'll go back to it. I think I might go back to it just to say, well, according to science, that you have quadrohedric crystals that form on the pineal gland. So is that true or is it not true? All right, hold on. This is the video I want to share. So I want to make sure that I did what I was supposed to do already to it. I think I did. Give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Hey, was Miami a distraction, and what was the distraction from? What was the distraction from? Miami was a distraction. What was the distraction from? As I share this video that I'm getting ready to share with you. What was the distraction from? Huh? This is from today. I just took this video today. What was the distraction from? If Miami was a distraction, they distracting you up from Epstein. We know over 8 million children go missing a year. We know that already. We know about the money collapse, and it's all on Fox News and CNN News. Inflation is supposedly be coming down. We know about the stock market. What is it that it was a distraction from?
To accept, press 1.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from. And excuse me, I was going to say something else. And what's your opinion on the incident that happened in Miami? Is it a distraction? And if it's a distraction, what is the distraction from?
Peace, my brother. Peace. This is Javion calling out of Puerto Rico.
Hey, Javion, hold on for 1 second. Let me just say this real fast while I'm showing this to the people. Look, people, you see the power pole right here? I'm going to load this video up. But you see the power pole right here? Look at the sun. Isn't that vertical? Don't that look vertical to you? That looks vertical. The sun is on a tilt. Go ahead, Javion. My apologies. Go ahead.
No, I'm good, brother. I was on here last time talking about genetics.
Oh, no, I remember. I remember you, bro. Trust me, you stuck in my mind. You stayed in my mind.
I've been in the chat, and normally I don't pay attention to the chat just because, no offense to my people, some of the conversations we have just ain't intellectually there.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to address to my peers. So since I'm 23, so everybody 10 years older than me to 33 and 10 years younger than me to 13, what is y'all issue? I happen to be listening to you on the phone where you're talking about that brother just addressing the mall situation and kept repeating it. Like, what is our issue to my peers? Because when we're sitting here and we're listening to Kalai is not your teacher. Get off his lap. He's not Santa Claus making your wish come true. You're supposed to be studying for yourself. You're supposed to be learning for yourself. So why would you, and now I understand why you say about psychological issues. Why are we calling in to this man, asking him questions, and he's giving us the answers, and then you're arguing with him based off his answer, and you don't even have one for yourself? It doesn't make sense. But I just had to address that real quick because it had me frustrated because you're making him go past his whole point and go back and forth with you because you spoke a lot about Dr. Dilbert Blair, and that's why I say I love sports so much. I love the universe because last night I just found his videos. And my people, if you don't listen to Kalai, please go watch Dr. Dilbert Blair videos. The stuff that he was talking about in the 60s and 70s is the stuff that is happening now. That man is so far ahead of his time, it's ridiculous.
Facts.
It's ridiculous. But why I address that is that he brings up the fact that we, as in our own people, will be the ones to either move forward or burn. You gonna burn right with them too. Don't think you safe just because you got the same suit. Don't think you safe just because you think you have some kind of intellect. If you're gonna be a god, if you're gonna be all these words that you use to describe yourself, you need to walk, talk, think, and act like that.
Bingo.
And that goes for all the young men that are my peers that are walking amongst us right now. Kalai is the OG. I look at him like a big brother. I don't look at him like no teacher. And what are big brothers supposed to do? Give game to their little brothers.
Bingo, bro. Bingo. That's it right there. Thank you, my brother. That's the best way to ever put it, man. I've been saying that for the longest, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother.
Stop looking at him for all the answers. Please go find the answers yourself. Please go just come up with your own assumptions yourself. We can't get on here and have intellectual conversations if you're not bringing no intellect.
Thank you.
Fact.
Bingo. That's it. That's
He
the
don't even bring
fact.
no intellect and talk about. It's just him listening.
Yep.
Listening to getting your feelings off your heart, and that's good. But there's other individuals that really want to learn, and I'm not saying that anybody's story is bigger than the other, but just come with a little bit more, my people. Come with something to bring value to everyone else outside of yourself. Each one reach one. Don't call in selfishly just for yourself. Call in for everybody.
Respect, my brother. Respect. Powerful message right there. This is the future right here. This is the future. I told y'all the future is here. It is here. Believe me, you.
And shout out to John. Yeah, he always come on here with good energy, but he brought up the fact that the people are waking up, and it's a fact. You always say don't strive to make it your mission to wake people up, because it'll happen on their own. And even in all the people that feel so frustrated with their own families, please don't. Just work on yourself. Because just the other day, my mom heard me and your conversation. My wife screen recorded it and sent it to her. And just from that, she said, Javion, oh, you spoke so powerfully. I want to sit down and have Sunday school with you and your siblings and the family, and just you sit down and teach us everything that you know. And it's something as simple as that, my people, that will make your family be like, hey, maybe I should listen to this individual. Maybe I should listen to this individual and learn from them. Age does not describe your intellect. Let somebody speak for themselves and let their intellect speak for themselves.
Come on. There you go. Powerful message, man. Thank you, man, for that. Another powerful message, my brother. Thank you so much. You know, I already told you, man, my phone line is always open to you.
Always, bro. Always.
Abundance. Abundance. You have an amazing day.
You too, brother.
Peace. Yo, that was my last phone call, people. You know, I got to end it on things like that, man. That was my last phone call. I want to thank the Starseed. Shout out to the young Starseed, Derek, man. I value and I appreciate you. Shout out to other Starseeds that have, you know, reached out to me. Thank you. You are the future. Your voice will be heard. You will no longer be overlooked. I promise you that. The whole entire cosmos is going to pay homage to you. They are going to value and respect you the way that you should have always been valued and respected. You will see this. I promise you that. With every atom in this vessel, you will see this. Children, you will be like, wow, I never thought the value, the attention that I am now getting, the attention that you think you're getting now. You can get what you want, get the toy you want, get the video game you want, get the food you want, get the clothes you want. That's not love, Starseeds. That's not love. That will never get you from walking to levitating. That would never get you from walking to levitating. That would never get you there. But what's here is definitely going to get you there now. Trust me when I tell you, I value and I appreciate you, my brothers and sisters. I sincerely, to all that understand that the children are our future, and we must be 10 toes down and speak fearless when it comes to dealing with them. People must understand, just like that brother stated, and I want to piggyback off of that. Most people want to argue that are not doing the research for themselves. You can tell when someone is studying. You have never walked in any type of medical class and seen a cardiologist, a neurologist, or a biologist, or a geneticist arguing. Their arguments, they do have arguments, but their arguments are not the arguments that you're used to. Their arguments was, what about this? What about this? And as they are talking about what about this and what about this, none of them are interrupting. They are letting the person get their point out, because it's very important to the other specialists that what that person is saying, they need to hear what that person is saying, because that person may be right, because one organ works with the other organ. See? So if your intentions was truly for the betterment of our people, it's truly for the betterment of our future. It's truly for the betterment of seeing star seeds and our race in a better position as opposed to the current position that they are in. If you truly are in that position, if your heart is in that right place, you will have the patience to sit back and listen. You just don't have the patience for ignorance. See, that's all it is. You don't have the patience for ignorance. You don't have the patience for fruitless conversations. You don't have that. You will participate for a little bit because you're trying to bring someone up to another level so they can see past where they're at. But then after a while, it says, you know what? God forgive them. Surely they know not what they do. And you let them be. And you let them go. So I'm not going to take any more calls today, but I will be live Friday night, my people. 10 o'clock, Friday night, Eastern Standard Time. Live call-in show. I'm going to bring a few things to the table. One of the things that I'm going to talk about is primordial fears. I'm also going to talk about that membrane, and I do believe I'm going to talk about membrane and organelles. That so-called black people, prokaryotic cells, do not have any internal membranes or organelles. I am going to bring that up, and I'm going to speak up about primordial fears. I'm going to bring that up. So, and if anybody want to rehash genetics, anybody want to rehash chromosomes, anybody that any call in. We don't have to see if I have a problem with what someone is saying on their thing. All I do is make a video and provide the proof. With undeniable proof, not an opinion that I want to make it, that I want to be facts, but I provide undeniable proof. There you go. That's the difference. That's why people are vibing with me, because you know why? It's one thing. See what my brother Riz always say, seeing is believing. Abundance and gratitude to you all, woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kala Ma'at Amin Ra, God gene for life. Some blood, some blood, some blood. I am not black, Yizzo. It's not about one love. It's about whole love. Peace, abundance, and gratitude to you all. Y'all have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of your evening.